You hit resume, right?
No, I completely stopped
Okay.
it. Like I said, I'll splice the videos together. You can tell this isn't planned and we don't do this during
Right.
the day often.
But anyway, so I just don't care how much you're spending. I mean, at that point in time, yeah, it turned off. At that point in time, here,
Find a spot in the middle. There we go. Don't drink out of that cup.
Yeah, you are literally the most important thing that walked in my store. And we got treated like we didn't even belong in the store. So
very abruptly, very cool.
So yeah, we're working with one mic now. We will charge these up. Our fault, but doesn't matter. He's just staring now. He's texting. He's probably texting Emily while he's doing this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, exactly. So, but we're not gonna know how the sound's till we're done, but it should work. The last time when mine wasn't on, it picked both up.
We knew yours
I'll just
was
do
off.
like this when I talk. So, but anywho,
no, it was not a good.
Yeah,
it was not a good experience.
It's just tiring me out dwelling on it. So, to said war horn. Now, originally you want the big war horns that you can blow in and sound like a war horn. We ordered what we thought was one.
Smaller.
But it was a kid's squeaky toy war horn. It is smaller.
Realistically, it'd be the type of thing you get like a kid for a reenactment.
It's solid. There's a powder base in it that, first off, I recommend wash it out. There's some residue left in there that, may have adverse effects on me.
I was going to try to wipe it out again with my coat.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to teach you the proper use of a war horn. For all you that are not Scandinavian or anything like that, aka Vikings.
That's why I make sure you ate food.
This is
a good food before you do this. By the way,
a good example of the proper use of a war horn. Should be used under adult supervision. Does not have to be a responsible adult because, trust me, just adult.
Put the car keys away and make sure you're both above the age.
Yes. So first we take this Bubba Gump little cozy thing. I'm gonna hand that to you, and you open the beverage of choice, which is inside of that. Mine is Beer Deer or Voodoo. You plug the bottom of the war horn.
Be mindful of the foamage.
Yep. Now you got to pour slow. You slowly tilt the tilt. Yeah. You slowly pour. Look at that. Now you choose how much you want. I don't know if we're gonna do a full beer.
Supposed to suck the horn, not blow it.
Grapefruit. All right, let's try a little doubt more, I guess. Okay. That's good. Oh, look at that little extra foamage. You can't see it. I'll tip it so you can see it dribble out. Look at that. Your last boyfriend. Anyway. So when you go to make your battle cry, bring the war horn up to the mouth, and we don't need the straps on it.
Can't tell if that was planned or not. We are both over the legal age of 21. Do not try this if you are under the legal age of 21. Let that be said.
It's literally all foam. Look at that. Foam.
Like I was trying to say, tilt the darn thing.
Oh no, I have not war horned a full freaking Voodoo in a long time. Not happening.
Ooh, give me the fucking horn.
All right. Yeah. Well, it does have a tangy taste, just so you know. So it might have residual left of the little bit of powder in there. Here, let me get the rest, so I have a normal one.
Yeah.
And Viking War Cry. Now there's a part B to the war horn. See, he can swallow a lot of head. I just can't do the head. See? Foamy. Oh. Ugh. Sounds like a milkshake. Yeah, see? That's when you get the wet follow-up burps and you spit out foam.
Oh, it's gonna bite me in the ass later. I know it.
No, I don't know if you can do a weak ass war. Here, hold on. Do the scared Viking war. Charge! If you want to fight, let me hear your loudest war horn. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I would pop a brain cell, and I think you almost did. You got red and lightheaded.
A little bit.
So what we are going to do, though, we are going to either find or get an actual full-size warhorn.
Find the old one if you can.
Part 2 of the warhorn is you got to...
That's going to hit us so bad
I
that
know.
we have to drink
That's
that.
why I only do a little bit. We have not done this in about a year.
And the unforeseen draft that is episode 4.5 that y'all will not see is us actually drinking voodoo with no food after not drinking voodoo for almost a full year.
Now, voodoo I call bad decision beer. It is good. It's an IPA. It's solid, but it's 7 to 9% per volume per can. And the limit we used to have in Tennessee was if I have 2 voodoos, I can have 2 regular beers. If I hit 3 voodoos, and I mean drinking them at the pace we used to drink, I might be able to have 1 beer. But once you hit past 2 voodoos, bad decisions. That's why it's called bad decision beer. 100%. Which led to us jumping over fires of our fire pit. Almost me dumping myself in the fire pit with the fires.
Me swinging dangerous axes.
Destroying shit that, like, handling stuff you shouldn't handle when you have alcohol. Which, if you
I said,
if you have 1 voodoo and a couple beers, you're good.
Only attempt if you are over the legal drinking age.
Like I said, because
I will we don't do that as much as we drink these, but let it be known in this instance, do not attempt if you are under the legal drinking age.
Yeah.
And do it with supervision and don't have keys nearby.
But I do recommend, if you want a good stout beer that will help you really relax a bit, Voodoo is a good stout IPA beer. Now, you can do the green, you can do the white Voodoo cans.
Oh, I got a list of bad ones.
The bad ones, the rainbow one, whatever that fucker was.
The 1987?
The hazy.
Okay, let's just get the good ones out of the way. The yellow one, like the straight yellow Voodoo.
The yellow can.
The green one.
Yep.
The one we have in there, which is the white one.
And the black one. Which you can't find anymore.
It was only part of their, like, bigger bundles of, like, the variety packs.
That was, I think, the best
one. Voodoo Ranger beer. Yes. I know you guys have your Instagram, you do shit and you make yourself known.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever see this, please just start selling the experimental Voodoo Ranger beer by itself.
That one I could, that was like...
I like bitter, dark beer. I like mean beer that feels like a slap.
Now, with that one, what I would normally do, I would do first the white can.
Yeah, and
then I want to be proper. Can't tip it because there's still some in there. This is the Juicy Haze IPA. Has a great grapefruit peel taste. It's heavy. I mean, I don't think this is one of the weaker ones. I think this is only 7.5%. The green, I believe, is 9. I think the
experimental was like 8 or something.
8. Now, when it comes to
yellow's
beer,
in the middle.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to beer, obviously, 7.5 is pretty stout. But the 9s and the 8, those ones, you would. If you like a really hearty beer that smacks you back when you take a sip.
Yeah, it literally feels like you're getting hit in the tongue by a brick.
This is the beginner level right here.
Experimental is
Experimental is, pissed off girlfriend slap. The green,
Pissed off girlfriend is going to make you feel great later.
yeah. The green is around the same thing. It's going to be the I didn't think this was a one night stand slap, like the next morning, or you go home with a 10 feeling, wake up with a 4 slap. That's the
Now
green
the bad
will.
ones, the bad beer, the Air Force one, the blue one,
Yeah,
the
multicolored
it's like
rainbow one.
no, I actually like the 1987
Well,
one.
I don't.
That one,
See, this is the ones that people don't agree on.
yeah, the 1987 one I think is a good in between.
Right.
The straight Air Force, the blue can, the orange haze one, that's just straight orange. If you
That
like
tastes like puke.
if you like orange peel and you like that orange zest flavor, legitimately, it's
Tastes
good.
like puke.
If you like that orange flavor, it's not. You would like it. Anyone who doesn't like a strong orange zest, orange peel flavor, it's nasty.
Oh.
It's gross.
Hey, you know what we can do while we talk? Plug this in the van. Let it charge up with it.
I got it going on.
I know.
Thing,
Keep that. Well, carry that. Here, ready?
Nah, just
No, sir,
Oh.
sir. Please finish your reviews.
No questions.
The reviews, sir. The reviews.
Where was I? Oh, right. I like the 1987. That one wasn't bad. It was very gimmicky at the time when it came out. I genuinely like it.
I like 1987 for a different reason, because I was 15 and experiencing.
You were 15.
Experiencing fun life.
There's the hole.
So just so you know, Emily, that's what you're gonna hear.
There we go. Found it.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, it's not turning on.
Gotta turn it. There it is. All right.
Get the one charge.
Yeah.
It doesn't like to charge.
All right. So
yeah, basically yellow, green, white, and the pitch black one, the experimental.
those are the ones that we firmly, both of us, put our stamp of approval on.
Orange haze, the Air Force one, the Juice Force. That's what it was, Juice Force.
That's disgusting.
And then there's another Juice Force one that's alongside it. It tastes worse than the orange one. The orange one, I will drink if that's the only beer I have.
Only reason I'm doing this with a microphone is because this is what startup YouTubers do.
Shut up.
Before they get their actual microphones.
Or when they have both at work.
My bad.
But there's the Air Force IPA, and then there's another one there's Air Force IPA and Juice Force. They are two separate ones.
So, sir, I do have a question. Why do you think, as a left-leaning centrist, is the rainbow-colored Voodoo the worst of them all? Is it because it represents the rainbow?
Actually, I think that's why it's better.
That's disgusting.
Says you.
America.
The other side of America. Listen, you're not really American if you don't flip a little both ways, Republican and Democrat.
Look, okay, so the rainbow one, it doesn't make you go, it goes like, ew.
Okay.
Disgusting.
No, I'm actually trying to think, because
We got to find out what name that is.
no, it's not
It's disgusting.
Juice
Wrong
Force
one.
and 1987
He's not gonna get
both
a
kind
word.
of have
As long as I control the mic, you're only going to hear part of what he says.
Yeah, just like
I'm going to stop it.
Da-da-da-da.
Chase Rainbow. See, that used to be a funny thing because it was freaking cereal. And just like any left-leaning person, the minute you hit them with facts, they go
no,
quiet.
There was 3 different ones. There's Juice Force, Tropic Force, and Fruit Force.
Okay, Tropic and Fruit is terrible.
Juice Force is the orange. Put the fucking mic down, you jag off.
Not in public and when nobody's
I
around.
said jag, not jack.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually knew what I said. The orange one is Juice Force. The yellow and green one.
Let me turn sideways so I can. There, I can lean it. Don't cover the mic.
The orange one is the one I can tolerate. Juice Force is just gross, or Tropic Force.
I thought we tried that one. We had no.
Fruit Force is legitimately
That's the
bad.
puke.
Fruit Force, the blue can, is legitimately just bad.
All right, there you go. So you notice I have plenty of room to sit sideways. Oh, look at that! Look at that! You like that, don't you? Look at that! Look.
Oh, it was 19.
Look, I'm tapping my foot.
I hate that it's in frame too.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
That's the one that I like that you just weren't a fan of.
You know, I've shaken it more than 3 times. Does that mean I'm having too much fun? Ready? Ah! Oh, my bad. Yeah, no.
That was the rainbow one you were talking about, I'm guessing?
I don't know. Anything rainbow is disgusting. I mean, the beer.
I liked it because it was mango-y, and I actually kind of like mango.
Anyway. All right, that's a good picture. Go back. You just. Because it showed how dark that beer is
I gotta
in the glass.
find it again. That one.
Yeah, oh, no, that picture with it in the glass. I don't care. No, show them. Now, that's how a lot of it looks. It's really dark, rich beer.
Let me find the experimental.
Yeah. And that's what you want. That's what led you down the left.
Head up.
But
Yeah, Voodoo Ranger, if you ever see this, start selling that again.
bring that back.
Sell that in its own 6-pack, please. I beg of you. Shut up and take my money,
No,
please.
that won't exactly.
For Futurama, shut up and take my money.
So we've got a whopping 1 view on our last view, and that's because we posted it. We got to find a way to get people to listen. I don't know how. I think we got to download a thing that helps put it out there better. You know what I mean?
He has been pushing
to
get YouTube Premium.
Well, you know, because literally this is turning into just a private.
I was like, I did not shake that. I thought
private conversation between you and I. Literally, which is fine. It's fine.
This is how a lot of the animation YouTubers I follow start out, where they just kind of post through their own thing, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, out of nowhere, bam, 200,000 followers.
Now, just so you all know, I'm looking at the background. Yes, all that is the property, and behind that tree line, there's more property where more family lives. This is, when I say it's 82 acres, it's a big area. It is literally a big area. He's walking away, so he can't talk now, which is fine.
Oh, I could yell.
But I will say though, going from warhorning to voodoo to drinking a Coors Light, carbonated water. It's water, anything, yeah. I probably will have a second voodoo here in a little bit, but I'm not gonna warhorn it. Yeah, which one? The Fosters? Okay. Well, if you're gonna start drinking that, you're gonna have to do it soon because it'll take you an hour to drink it. But
that means I'm not going to be drinking it.
yeah, you're not chugging it. Yeah, you do what you want. You're growing that thing. Right. That's why I said I'm gonna have another voodoo. If I have a third voodoo,
You're not going to work.
no, I'll go to work. I don't work till 5. Yeah, but I don't need one yet. Well, here, bring it out and we'll put it back in here to keep it cold. So. But yeah, it is hard for us to do these when it's daylight because anytime we hear movement or people walk around, we end up having to stop and all that. Which sucks in a way. Um, we can't just sit back and do our thing, or we can sit outside and just be ourselves 100%. Be dumb. We like to be stupid and have fun, and But even with family, we're kind of the outsiders of it. So just to be ourselves when we do these videos, it's at night. I'm telling you, it just everyone's asleep in bed around us, and we can just be us. So
I'm really iffy about jumping into the Foster tonight, honestly.
Okay. Double fridge.
Shoot. Reloading.
Yep. That is. I like the way that sounds, though. You're right. Reloading my mortar. So, but
look at that. I can match now. We got our little hats now.
Yeah. That where's Waldo?
No, this is the Cat in the Hat one.
Same. Oh wait, no. Okay.
Waldo is the shirt that's striped. You had to put real emphasis on that statement.
Wanted to make sure we got that out there.
Cover all the bases, share your opinion.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, needless to say, honestly, and this is the last I forgot to make this comment.
Oh.
Between the two Lowe's, mine is more respectful.
Yeah.
At the very minimum.
Yeah, and I told him I'll definitely. I forgot I was on camera, and I had to adjust and get it right on. Sorry. I mean, you're welcome for some of you, but sorry for everybody else. Sorry. Here, I'll just put my hands in my pocket and just go down like that. Oh, but no, I'll give it to you. Now, funnily enough, the Lowe's that happened at was the first job interview I did since becoming a double amputee.
Was at that Lowe's.
It was at that Lowe's, and the minute I left the interview, I knew right away they weren't even going to give me a chance.
And sure enough, they
didn't.
Never called back.
And then they turn around and have assholes working there that don't know how to respect people. Go figure.
Nobody should have acted like that. Even if you're part of management and that type of thing, you don't throw rank and your position at a customer.
Mm-hmm.
But especially if you don't even know that they work for Lowe's too. That shouldn't matter.
Well, it shouldn't matter. That's the thing. It's
whether or not I'm a customer and
the
I
fact
know
that I was
matter.
a veteran, the fact that I was a double amputee, none of that should have mattered. Nothing. Literally, the dude is a douche.
Yeah, Emily put it best. He's a douche.
And like I said, like today, okay, the good examples of the lengths I go to when I'm at work to be the opposite of who I am naturally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is so we used to go to Walmart's, but they were in small towns, and we were okay with it.
Ignore the property.
Or dogs. Even the bigger Walmart in Cheyenne, Wyoming, when we went. We knew damn near everybody there because either his mom worked there or I worked at the DC, and we knew people and stuff. So we go in, you know, it was still a small town feel. We went to Walmart today here in Dothan, one of them, and you know, unfortunately, my PTSD does kick in. I'm normally really good at controlling it, but we went to this Walmart, and immediately I was freaking on edge, ready to like just get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, oh, that's my cousin right there. Yep, that's like I said, we live up here in the country on our 82 acres, and that there's my one cousin. Now she already married, so I ain't got me a shot. So anyway, oh, he's texting, so that joke just like tried to go into the character, and he fucked it up. But anyway, so we go in there. I didn't really talk to anybody, nothing. I was ready to get in, get out. But when I'm at work, like I said, I'm engaging, I'm personable. I will laugh, I will share with people if they ask, because I do get asked a lot when they see me at work is, hey, how'd you lose your legs? Or how do you deal with it? And some of the people that ask have family members that are going through it, about to go through it, and I'm very engaging with that. And here, when you and I hang out, people probably think, man, he's a talker. Well, you meet me in public, immediately I just want to punch you in the face when I first meet you. Because you know what? You're part of the public. You're part of the human race that's not my bubble of human race, which is...
Hey, nice to meet you. You're part of the problem.
Exactly.
What problem? You're just part of the problem.
I don't make assumptions about people, but I just assume I'm not going to like you. So I am not engaging at all like that. But when I'm at work, my point at work is to treat everyone that walks in those doors like they are my best friend, and I haven't seen them in like 3 months. So when they come up to ask a question or talk, man, I'm happy. Now, don't get me wrong. Before I go to work, I sit in the break room. I don't talk to anybody, even coworkers. I don't talk to them. When I go to my break and I go in the break room, I don't talk to anybody. I shut it down. The minute I get out to the floor, uh, Levi, the minute I get out to the floor, boom, happiest, most approachable, engaging person you'll ever meet. Um, and so when I go places, I expect the same treatment.
And we did not
And
get that.
a lot of veterans know the struggle of just being treated normal. Well, when you approach a veteran, if you're at work and you're a veteran, and even if you have the same opinion I do, you don't have the right to be that short with people. Just don't, because it's the wrong place, wrong time. So, just some good advice out there for that. But oh, he trigger so. But I know we haven't hit our crazy parts yet. We've been doing some work the last few days. Now we did get to see the difference between 12 volt and 20 volt as far as work goes.
You just gotta like shit on my tools, don't you?
I'm not shitting on them, but now you understand why when I talk to people and like when they get stuff, they have projects. Say, what are you doing?
It's basic,
If
simple
it's
shit that they're
basic,
not gonna
small
do all the
stuff,
time.
12 volt, perfect. If it's what we're trying to do now, which is develop proper. Now, don't get me wrong, his tools did work today, but they had some hiccups along the way. You know what I mean? Cutting through stuff and how much
Be
it took.
fair.
Now, here's the excuse. This is where he becomes the girlfriend of a terrible freaking dude that's abusive. To be fair, okay,
Rude.
honest.
Still rude. Anyway, the only thing I was gonna say about earlier is still the fact that when we were trying to cut the one board and the way it kept falling, it was catching the blade. Yes, it wasn't strong enough to cut through it regardless.
So what
of
we'll
that.
do is we'll get the same length board and pull my circular saw out tomorrow and see if it happens. Yeah, see what you
I
what you
literally
cannot see is not only when he thinks and he gets nervous about thinking he has these tells. You don't even know you have them. You don't.
I know my don't fucking tell.
You don't know this tell. When he
One.
when he like when he's not sure, he gets the same smirk and the dead look in his eyes, right? But what happens? His mouth starts twitching. Before
You think
he
I
answers,
don't notice that?
the minute his mouth starts twitching, like up, down, trying to like think of the words, I know right then and there, his confidence is not very high in what he's about to say.
No, actually,
That's why when you do that,
I know that tell it's not about
okay,
the
but when you start doing that though, that's when I start smirking. I'm like, oh, I got it.
Yeah, I know. It's not about the confidence. It's trying to find the right words and knowing full well I don't have the right words.
Right. But he gets that dead look and smirk like he's kind of happy, but his mouth just starts.
No, it's the dead look and smirk of you motherfucker. You know that I don't have freaking validation on this.
Not knocking Skill Brand at all. They are look.
Lowe's
they are
only sells everything that's 12 volt. Unfortunately,
they are a good tool.
It's not. Actually, I will say it's not just that. It's the fact that there is 20 volt Skill Brand stuff.
Oh,
Lowe's just doesn't sell any of it.
Okay.
Because I went looking on the website, and there is 20 volt tools. I think.
Well, when we get done with the extension and stuff, we want to start doing small projects, and like when we start doing some small shelving.
You can have a Craftsman. I'm actually
when we start doing the shelving and building the cabinets.
Yeah.
Your stuff is gonna be perfect for it. It will, no doubt. So, definitely good with that. So, well, let's see here. How can we do this?
What are you doing?
He's just busy texting. Guys.
No, that was directed at you, actually.
I know, but it's hard for me to talk when you just keep doing that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, what?
It just makes me think, I'm wasting my time.
No, you're not.
It makes me think.
Yeah, and I'm letting you know it's not.
Oh. Why can't Democrats get anything done? Because when they freaking try to talk and do something else, they can't do both at the same time.
There are 3 people in my life I like directing attention to.
Can't do 2 things at once. I hate using the word can't, but ladies and gentlemen, here at Fox News 5, my name is Michael Santanio. I am here on the property of the Simpson plot, 82 acres of luxurious open fields with family all around. And I have ran into the one lone, I would say, leaning Democrat on this property, and we have witnessed him trying to talk to his father, and whenever he starts to text on his phone and have a conversation with his father, he quits talking. Now, left-leaning Democrat, sir, what is your name, please?
Yo, mama.
Okay, his yo mama had to cover his face because just like Antifa, they are afraid to be seen out in public and be identified. Now, sir, please tell me what in the left-leaning side of the brain will not allow you to do 2 things at one time? He's thinking and cannot speak. Once again, 2 things at once. Cannot think and speak. Must speak and or think. Now, when you answer this question, sir, I would like to use your own opinion, not a template opinion, a talking point, or somebody else's opinion that you wish to regurgitate. Your own personal opinion.
Opinion.
And there we have it, Michael Santanio from Fox News 5 on the Simpson plot, talking to you, a rare interview with an actual Democrat that did not scream or yell. Cut now! Yep. Anywho.
Did you have fun with that bit?
I kind of did. I like the one microphone. I like the one mic because I can snag it and just like do shit.
Correction. Now I can snag it and talk about my own thing, honestly.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to cave like that. Okay, it was still on.
No,
I don't have anything to say. I was being funny.
Once again, the Democrats point. I'm going to take this over.
Actually, you know what? I really do have opinions. Honestly, y'all don't understand the amount of shit I have to put up with sometimes. Not in a bad way. I know you can hear me.
I don't have a microphone, so they can't hear me talking.
Yeah, I know. Now you got to deal with what I deal with. So anyway, some of the stuff that I like to talk about, but he doesn't like me always talking about because it overhauls the thing, is I do like dirty topics. Don't you ride away from me. Don't you leave.
I could piss right on your leg. You want me to?
No. Anyway, I'm going to put this back. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I got you. How are you guys? How's the weather? Join them low. This is not an ad, but I'm going to share it anyway. Check out this fun little speaker I got. Bluetooth, AM, FM radio, CD player, cassette player. It's basic, not bad. I legitimately needed a new radio. This was both, it was a fun purchase, and it was a necessary purchase because my old radio, legitimately, yes, I'm 25 and I like cassette tapes. It ate the cassette tapes. It wasn't like the cassettes were having an issue. It was literally, the thing was literally eating the cassette tapes, and I was having issues, and I couldn't record my own, so I needed my own. And this honestly isn't bad. It's rechargeable. It doesn't need batteries. It's got an aux cord plug up. It's got a USB. It can have an SD card, but I don't do shit with SD cards anymore. And headphones. And it charges. Basic little thing. It's like $50. It's not bad, honestly. Oh, don't drop it. I was being funny. I wanted to share my little fun purchase.
Hey, folks, funny thing happened.
Did you pee on your wheel? Yeah, you did. You peed on your fucking wheelchair.
But no, I peed into the freaking tomato plant too. I mean, it's dead, but it still doesn't matter.
You mean the dead tomato plant?
Yeah. Anyway, so I was gonna do this. Funny thing happened, and my apologies. My penile protrusion slipped out the left side of my short pant leg, so I got a little water.
Are you proud of yourself in that one?
Very proud of myself. And I would say pride comes before the fall, but I mean, I probably can still fall.
I've seen you falling. Sometimes it's a little funny.
I haven't fallen in a long time.
I know, actually. You've been good.
One of the biggest things they warn you about becoming an amputee, that you will fall multiple times.
You really does.
I don't fall. Now, granted, obviously, how can you not fall if you're in a chair? I'm talking when I have both my legs on and I stand up. Go ahead. And then we'll get the other micro. Well, uh-oh. John. Get off.
I'm kind of in the middle of something.
I don't hold on.
No, just let it go. Just let it go.
Okay. Well, it can still record.
It's still recording. It just stopped. The reason it stopped before is I think you were right about the storage. But it's still going. See the red at the top? It's going.
Well, I didn't know if it could pick us up.
It's not going to pick us up. I don't have hands.
No, I'm talking about the volume. All right. So, yeah, switch these out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And plug this one in. I was trying to get to where we could both have the microphones. But, yes, I am this fat right now. Because we're not going to stop this and try to redo it tomorrow or later. We said one a week.
I already got to splice like 2 parts of this shit.
I know. And I only work till 9, but you work later.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think we're going to do one at midnight. So here, take this one.
Take this one. Yeah. Hand you that one. It's still on, you Fruit Loop. Well, it's on. Unless that's... Well, it blinked red, so I don't know what's going on. But it's still on.
All right. Anywho.
Someone's colorblind.
I see color. I just respect them all, asshole.
Not that colorblind.
Oh. Yeah, so for people out there who are like, oh, I don't see color, I'm colorblind. You lying ass son of a bitch. Because if you don't see color, or don't see, well, okay, color or ethnicity, then you don't see different cultures. So, which means you have
we're good.
No chance at bettering your life. If you don't see the culture, because I don't see color, well, shut up. Unless you are blind. Now, if you are blind, I apologize.
Shit.
I apologize. Yeah, you don't even know that you don't. You don't even know that
you don't even know
you don't even know that you're seeing black. If you're blind, because you've never seen.
All it reminds me of those videos of people making jokes about a member of the Ku Klux Klan, but they're black and they're blind.
But no, that's a deep thought. If you were blind from the beginning of your life, you don't even know that the only color you see is black.
Hey, Lulu.
Property dog.
Oh, hey, Lulu. We got a friend.
Lair. That means Sandy might be out.
Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
One of our property dogs that runs around. Can't see her down behind the table.
Oh, no radio turned off? No?
No, it's just turned down.
I had it turned down too low.
Oh, he's just now getting back from jury duty.
Damn.
Yeah, he might be walking over here.
That government.
If he does, we'll
cut it here for the night and I'll splice
No, we ain't cutting it here for the night. We haven't gotten to any bits. I was going to get into a bit because I heard what you said when I was over there.
Which thing?
All right, so first off, he knows that
you had to scoot that like half an inch.
I had to scoot that a little bit, turn this way because my fat. I mean, I should go backwards so I look skinnier.
You want a double X hoodie,
and I still look fat. But so he's like, well, what he doesn't like that he can't always do is talk about his nerdy shit. What he forgets, I told him, he gets a buzzer on every podcast.
No, I really did.
That he can. Like,
I was being funny.
Yeah, he can buzz the whole podcast to the end and turn it to what he wants. Now, here's the downside, though. Sometimes when he gets into this nerdy stuff, my entertainment on the nerdy stuff is I start questioning the logic of some of the nerdy stuff.
You do,
which is frustrating for him because even though I'm just doing it for entertainment value for myself,
it irks that nerd part of me.
I force him to try to explain stuff that Like, there's a lot of times we've done this stuff, even with movies and all that, and he throws out movie logic because,
Because plot armor and movie logic is a thing, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, you have to actually bring in
Yeah.
common sense logic, and it sucks.
So since you brought it up,
What up?
well, I don't get to talk about what I want.
I was being
My dad
funny.
is so mean. He won't let me talk about anything I want when we do these.
I
gotta talk like a responsible, almost Republican, and have no values of my deity is great. The fuck is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? The fuck is wrong with you? What is that noise?
I was raised a little. Well, see, here's the problem. I was raised with a little supervision, and I raised you with supervision. So all my bad traits, which were never kept in check, I just kind of passed on because that's all I knew.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
You keep saying because I kept saying, "Oh, I can't be nerdy." You keep making it sound like you're gonna force me to be nerdy for like.
No, I'm saying if you want to, go ahead.
I was
being
ironic.
Let's see what the fuck happens. Oh my god!
I had to actually think of one because there was.
See, now he's got to think of one. This is the problem. If you got to think of what to talk. See, I'm trying to talk with my hands. It's there. I got it. Hi. Oh, remember your mom? Her comment?
Don't.
Hello. How we doing? I get to play. That was for you, Miss C. I won't say the whole name, but she'll know. I have no rhyme or reason, folks. When it hits my brain, literally it comes out my mouth.
No, it is still not.
The filter, it's literally just open hole between brain and mouth.
I guess the most nerdy thing I can think of right now, honestly, I guess buzzer.
Right now.
Could be.
Do your Warhorn buzzer. Pathetic. That's what the conversation is going to be. It's going to be as strong as the Warhorn.
Down on the buzzer.
Oh my god. That was either freaking. Oh, I can't. I'm not going to say the words because that's too disgusting. Never mind. Cover your microphone up real quick. That was either a queef or an after gay fart. Anyway, I do have my limits on what I'll say, and I don't think I covered them well enough. So probably
I uncovered mine just as.
What a dick. That's okay.
Anyway,
see, I have restraint-ish.
The most nerdy thing I can think of, honestly, might just be
of his. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. Sorry, you set it up.
I thought you were trying to insult me. That was basically a compliment.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, go ahead.
Is basically just the controversy that's been facing Halo because
the song.
No, the games.
See, this is where it starts right there. I knew what he meant.
I know you knew, and I still
but
answered.
Yep.
They're remaking the original. They're remaking the original game. Fully remastered, all the original voice actors recreating new lines.
I thought we tried to play that game.
You tried and you just couldn't get into it, and it was the first time where you were like, you know what, John, you play this.
That's like the first
That was the day he made the mistake of introducing you to shooters.
That was the first person alien shooter one, yeah.
And you kept getting lost the one part. You're like, you know what, John? I know we're not supposed to let you play shooters. You have fun with this.
Because I would have just killed him if we played in teams because I was just going to shoot everything. Screw it. And that's the thing. So, veteran experience playing some first-person shooter games. They're not realistic at all.
I also didn't like playing COD, which is supposed to be realistic. Call of Duty.
Oh.
My bad, acronyms.
That's another thing.
No, I will be that guy. Call of Duty is mid. Call of Duty is absolutely mid.
No, you talk to a lot of military people, Call of Duty. That's it.
Okay, let me rephrase. The new Call of Duty is mid. The new ones that get all extra stupid and sci-fi and shit
everything like the original Modern Warfare trilogy and the original 2 Black Ops games,
Right.
collectively are good.
So I've learned one thing talking about that with
What?
veterans.
Black Ops.
Well, so the different level of veteran, okay? There's levels, which is based off a level of PTSD, right?
Yeah, really.
So, like, I can play Skyrim with you all day.
Yeah.
Take my swords, do some of the magic stuff, slice up everybody, have fun with it.
Fight
right?
dragons and be chill.
The different levels of PTSD, though, when it comes to like the alien shooter games, I can do. Assassin's Creed I can do because he still uses
That's history. That's
he
more
uses blades and stuff like yeah. But when it comes to actual first person shooter games where you were literally killing other people, that's where it kicks in. I cannot I can't force myself to do it because the level of PTSD I do have, part of me thinks it could cause me to snap a little bit.
No, that's completely valid.
And since the fact that I sleep with a gun next to my bed, I can't.
That's the reason why I've never immediately also owned a Call of Duty game for personal reasons.
Yeah.
And the only Call of Duty games I own are Ghosts. And because it came with the Xbox 360 when I bought it, I have an original copy of the original Black Ops.
Right.
Which I've still never really played.
Yeah.
Hot take. Ooh. Never played for it.
Hot takes.
Never really jumped into it. Anyway, the Halo thing.
I love pancakes.
Pan flaps?
I like it when you talk about hotcakes.
I want some pan flaps.
Yeah, see? Hotcakes. You talked about it.
But anyway, the original Halo is getting completely remade. New voice lines, new everything redone by the original voice actor cast. It's been getting a lot of hate because of the fact that it's being put on PlayStation.
It's been getting a lot like Christmas.
Halo has always been the big selling point of Xbox because it was reserved strictly for Xbox. It was their biggest selling point. So now it's being put on PlayStation, which it's all that really does is it takes away from people of like, oh, we don't need Xbox anymore. Now it's on PlayStation. And the Xbox purists and the Halo purists like, you can't put it on PlayStation. You can't take it off Xbox. Wow. No, the complaints get worse. Because you have people complaining like, oh, the graphics look too good. Oh, the warthogs and the vehicles don't look as good. Oh, this looks too good. This doesn't look as good. Oh, this sounds weird. Oh, this doesn't sound like... It's fucking stupid. Everyone who is a Halo fan and doesn't care, great. Appreciate it. Every little whiny motherfucker who wants to just sit there and whine and bitch and complain about every little minute thing. The game was groundbreaking when it first came out. They want to remake it. They want to remake it in Unreal Engine. I know you don't know what that is. Or do you know what Unreal Engine is? I'm actually asking.
Well, soon, I knows me a lot of things that I've learned in life. I knows me a lot of words and terms and definitions.
Actually, ask a real question.
And I can tell you right now,
you don't know what
I know what an original engine is. The original to the car that they came in, and if you want yourself like an old vehicle that has the original, not rebuilt, remastered, or reordered engine.
I said Unreal, Paul, not original. I said
well, how
Unreal.
the hell can you drive a car without an engine that ain't real? Not one of them fancy electric things, because they still got engines. You can't put a not real. I mean, are you saying put a lawnmower engine in the car because that ain't gonna run?
No, because it ain't got no gas in it.
Lawnmowers use gas.
No, an Unreal Engine don't use gas. It's got microchips.
So you're talking, you saying that now, if I lift the hood, it ain't gonna have an engine because it's not real, but it's still gonna work.
All you gotta do is plug it in for 20 minutes.
That's an electric car. Elon Musk. Everyone hates him now. The Elon Musk cars, they still have engines. They have motors. So to answer your question, no, I don't know what the fucking Unreal Engine is.
Unreal Engine is a platform that people use to design
games. Hey, look,
it
got sunny out again.
It's a platform
Why
mainly
it's
used
so
to design
good.
video games. It's become like the base program that most game developers use to make games.
Why the fuck do they call it an engine?
I don't know that actually. I think that's just the
Before
name.
you start speaking, know the reasons. Because if I'm going to start asking,
It's
Google
just
it.
what it's called.
Google why they call it an Unreal Engine.
No, because I
I want
want
to
to
know.
spite you for it.
I want to know
I
now.
kind of want to spite you for
He
it.
finally found something I don't know, and I want to know, and now he don't want to help me. This is what the youth is today. This is what y'all do to us. We raised you. We loved you. We provided for you. Hell, we still let you live at home sometimes. And now when we want to learn from you, you say,
Its initial
"Fuck you."
shut up.
Okay.
Its initial development
See that?
was for
Shut
the
up.
was for the 1998 first-person shooter game called Unreal. It's a metaphorical.
What's the engine part?
The engine is metaphorical because it's this. The end. Okay,
Kind of like my love for you right now.
Shut
it's metaphorical because
it
What
was
the-
called Unreal for the game it was meant for. Unreal.
hold
It's
on.
called Engine because
New
it
generation.
literally.
Right, hold on. This is a Yaza definition.
What do you mean Yazaa?
Yaza.
I know, but what do you mean? How is this a Yazaa thing?
Because they just started calling it Unreal Engine.
No,
So,
it was named after the game it was meant for. It was meant for. I was trying to
there
read
was a
that. And you
game
didn't
called
fucking.
Engine.
No, there was a game called Unreal. You didn't let me
Where the
finish.
fuck's the
fucking-
engine coming
I'm
from?
trying to fucking say it. So shut the
So
fuck
it's not named after the game because the
No,
game was Unreal.
It's called Unreal Engine because it's an engine that runs the game. It's metaphorical. An engine for the game is different from an engine for a car. Like how a heart is an engine for your body. If that makes any sense to anybody.
Well, no, what you
Anyway.
just said, that part makes sense, but everything before that, they are run by microchips and computers. So why don't they call
And
it why don't they fucking
And the
call it, why don't
servers
they
are
call
the
it,
engines
why
for
don't they call it
computers.
an Unreal server?
Because that's not as catchy and it won't sell t-shirts.
Wait, so ladies and gentlemen, to all you waiters and waitresses out there that are called servers,
Ladies and gentlemen,
he just said, your title as a server is not catchy. It's not good enough. It won't work for everybody. So literally, your title is beneath anything, anything that is worth it.
It's
According to him and his generation. All you servers out there, anytime,
Actually, it was 98. So
anytime you see somebody, they start calling Unreal Engine in 98.
Yes.
I'm sorry, when did Generation X end? Oh, 1980.
I meant the generation.
What is
Y.
your generation?
I'm Z.
Which is what years? Oh, 98.
2000.
Once again.
Actually, no. Gen Z is technically 99 through 2009. So
who's 98?
that's millennial, jackass.
So anyone that sees a millennial, that's part of Yazaa, which is him.
That's you. You
That's
just
part of
created,
him. I'm not millennial.
No, you just created the whole fucking.
Oh
term
no, the
Yazaa.
term
You lumped
Yazaa.
us
I am
together.
going to actually make a TikTok and make this catch on, because all you Yazaas out there, because now he is standing behind what the millennials are saying as far as the term,
because it's factual.
because
it was there.
it's a made up
factual.
term. That's not facts. That's made up. They made it up to make it sound catchy because they think servers are beneath words. Sorry for all you waiters.
The
and
server
waitresses.
backs up
Waiters
everything.
and
The server
waitresses,
is what the server
I
does, and the
want you to
server does the
know,
thing the server does.
I don't think you're beneath anything. You do a great job. I love y'all. I respect y'all. Yazaa's over here. Since he's just going to accept what
Doing the
generation
buzzer,
before
back to my
said,
original topic.
the-
Doing the
he
buzzer.
is.
Doing the buzzer.
Stop it.
Doing the
See,
buzzer.
We are
doing
doing.
the
We are
buzzer.
like doing a gay hand fight right now.
Gay rock, paper, scissors.
I can't. You can't kick. Okay.
Anyway.
Well, damn, son, you just turned your old freaking country paw to a gay rock paper scissors man. I think I need to die now.
Scissors.
You won the argument. Okay, go ahead, finish. You won. I'm gonna shut up.
I know.
You won that one.
Anyway,
Can't beat gay.
when it comes, don't drink while you're laughing.
Damn, it's gay, guys. Mother.
Anyway,
Should have let your mom raise you for a few more years so you couldn't have these comebacks.
your fault.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, everyone complaining about all the stupid little shit with the Halo remake. Can we just appreciate that they're actually making the game look better than when it came out. Halo was groundbreaking when it came out at the time because it was the first big 3D first-person shooter. It was the big one that normalized making first-person shooters the way it did.
Quit doing arm farts on my fucking chair. See? Go ahead.
But anyway, and they recently announced that they're supposed to be doing remakes for Halo 2 and 3, and they'll be available on the PlayStation 5.
Right. That's just a bunch of freaking nerds bitching.
No, it's a bunch of Halo purists bitching.
Which are nerds.
No, they're nerds that other nerds don't like. Hey, nerds have limits.
Mom, my trophy's getting taken by other people. I can't just say it's mine. I gotta share.
Oh my God. I get what you're saying. I'm not knocking you on that. I'm not knocking all nerds on that. I'm agreeing. The ones that are bitching about it.
And it's the stupidest complaints.
Got it. Get out of your parents' basement. Go get some sunlight. See that there's still grass and people around. And grow up a little bit.
I've met basement dwellers who don't give nearly as much of a shit as the people complaining about this.
See, he will not let me insult like a blanket group of people. He finds others to like say, but they're not all. But you know what? No, I don't give a shit. At some level, y'all are the same. All right, so just to give people an idea how dark it's really getting, go turn off that light real quick.
Why?
No, he got this light. This is a Skill brand. That's why I said I won't knock it. This is the outdoor light. Ready? Go ahead.
Base setting. Dim setting.
I disappeared. So you just see a black outline. Was that the bright one?
Did you go to get milk?
Wait, ready? Surprise, I came back. All right. That you'll see when you watch that. I will give him that with the Skill light. This light is like amazingly great.
And it was marked down. It was only $20.
$20. Got to give him credit on that. So.
No, and I will say that because that's a big complaint people have when it comes to the video game remakes.
Yeah. See, this is the most boring, nerdy thing you're talking about because I really don't give a shit, and I really.
And it's an actual nerdy
But I'm
thing
saying is, I really don't have a comment on it because
I brought up an actual thing going on. You just don't
I just don't really. Yeah, I don't really care. And you know what's sad? I can see. Okay, luckily the blinds are down. I think Dad's in the bedroom part, and I can see his shadow moving around. Dad, don't do anything bad. Don't do anything bad. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. I'm sorry, folks.
Your dad.
I looked over it and I saw the shadow moving in the window. Oh my God.
No. If I had to grow up for years hearing you and Mom do shit at like 10 p.m.
That's me and Mom, but my dad's 7.
You gotta suffer.
But I don't need to hear or see. You didn't see it. I mean, hearing's one thing. Seeing, like, if I just seen him bend over and like saw the shadow going. I had my blinds closed. Put a curtain up. Anyway, the outline doesn't stop this motion.
The nerdy comment, the boring thing.
You just hit something I really don't give a fuck about. Normally, I find stuff to pick it apart.
Well, and that's when I'm getting into the actual.
It's a very mundane. I know it's just a mundane, just whatever. All right, I'll let you have it. But that was I gave my best effort to give you shit, and that was pretty poor performance on this topic. That's
poor. Yeah, I was gonna make a joke and then
he stutters over his words because he's afraid they're gonna come back at him. So that's all right.
Well, pardon me for actually bringing up something related to nerdy shit.
No, I'm saying you did a good job. You found something that I really don't give a shit about.
And when you did, it was quick.
Yeah, like never mind. See, I even stopped that. You burnt me on this. I mean, it was just whatever.
Han Solo dies.
Thank God. The only sad thing about the Star Wars original cast was James Earl Jones.
Hey! And the lady who played Leia.
What did she do after that? There you go.
No, I actually had to think because I've never actually thought about
it. There you go. But you know what Harrison Ford and James Earl Jones did.
Carrie Fisher. Star Wars. When Harry Met Sally, Star Wars.
She was in when, okay, if she was in When Harry Met Sally, it was a background one because that was Tom.
Brothers, Bright Lights, Scream 3.
She was, okay, she was just background.
I forgot she was in Hook.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Drop Dead Fred, The Man with the Red Shoe.
She was back. She never starred in anything after that, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, starred. Acting in it and starring it. Different things. Ugh. Excuse you.
It's Christmas Carol.
And I know people are like, oh, that's brutal. Why would you say that? You know what I say to that? Even you. You're like, oh, that's rude. What about the lady? Okay, here's my saying.
You were never
here's my saying. I get people like movie stars. They like
different movie stars.
Hold on, singers and bands, right? But when somebody that you never truly knew in your life passes away and you grieve just as much as family members do, not ever knowing them as a person, you have attached yourself too much to people like that. You have so little purpose in your life that you are trying to live through them thinking that you're friends in some weird subconscious way. You get so attached to them as a person without them even knowing you that it's sad to me.
That I just grift because
I know.
There are people.
Sorry, sweetie, but there's no defying their fate.
Go ahead. You can talk. Say hi. Whatever. Say hello. Saying hello to his madre. So, I don't know how long this one's going. This is actually kind of a boring one, if you ask me. It's weird. But we're bound to have them. So, and I think it was more boring because we started off during the daylight, which is hard to do, you know. Like I said, it's just, we are odd compared to like the rest of the family. And it is known that we're kind of odd. So that's why, like, if we see people trying to come up or anything, if it was during the day, we will stop it. We won't continue and ask them to say hi because just no. But so yeah, while he's over there, and it sounds heartless to me, I get it, but honestly, like when Elvis died, I remember I was 6 years old. My mom cried. I just don't get it, because I don't live off of. I think that's why my hat looks crooked. It's the way it's shaped. It's bent, but I don't see that attachment to someone that you don't know, that you'll probably never know. To get that emotionally attached says there's so much missing in your own personal life that I feel bad that that's what you're left with. I don't get it. Because I know that when my time comes, and people throughout this country, when I say throughout the country, I'm actually serious. Because I know people in so many different states where we live that, you know, they reach out, and, you know, there'll be a time where John will hear, like, from people like, oh, it's so terrible, I'm going to miss him, blah, 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 blah. And then he can respond back as well, when was the last time you actually talked to him after we left the state? You know what I mean? To me, it's like fake sorrow. Uh, like if you go to work and, oh, I'm so sad because so and so died. Well, did you know him? Well, no, but I just love the way they did their movies. Well, their movies were all characters. You never got to know them personally, so I don't know. And that's part of the reason why I was called an insensitive asshole for a lot of times, because I just don't get stuff like that. But oh, but anywho. So, all right, here he's coming back. So I would start talking about political stuff, but not in the mood. Oh, at least not by myself. So
Back on. I think it disconnected once I got far enough
that's
away.
fine. She calls my phone. I'm not answering.
She knows we're doing this.
Yeah. But so this is the way I compare why I say this about people that get sad about actors. I already said it, so I'm gonna ask you. So when my time comes, what?
I was just looking at how long we've been recording.
45 minutes. What?
An hour and 5 minutes.
Oh wow, this is a boring hour and 5 minutes.
Well, my fucking bad then.
No, I'm just saying. It's just like we've been working the last couple of days, so it's like
we used up all our crazy energy
Well,
on
our
the
energy,
unforeseen 4.5.
Yeah, that's true. But no, what I'm saying is like, so when my time comes, right? Let's say it gets put on Facebook, whatever. And say Cody and Jason and Tim and Leah and James and all these people that are in different states, right?
All of a sudden they
Start reaching out like, oh, it breaks my heart. I'm so sad. Are you really gonna be like, oh, thank you, I get what you're saying? Or are you gonna be like, well, where have you been the last 15 years? Can't be that sad. There's sorrow.
The difference I see between that,
But I personally know them. They don't personally know the movie stars. That's what I'm saying.
I get that. All I was gonna say was that depending on the person, like.
Oh shoot, the radio. I didn't get it.
You went far enough back.
Yeah, I just realized.
Look, there are actors that have such a genuine impact on people with their acting.
I get it. I just don't get how. And this is where I can be called, like your mom has called me before, the insensitive asshole, the unemotional asshole, or whatever she would call me. And I'm not saying this without merit. I'm really not. But I just don't get it. I mean, like, really, is your life so void of anything that
it's not just you? Because I've been like that way with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, I listened to Linkin Park growing up. I didn't have that connection to Chester Bennington. So when he died, and it hurt people and hit the ways we
That's what I'm saying.
They were hurt, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that way towards James Earl Jones. I didn't feel that towards Robin Williams. It was sad.
Neither did I.
It sucked.
Well,
Mom is a Robin Williams diehard.
So the Robin Williams thing, Robin Williams thing, it was sad because he had a disease and he killed himself. And as a comedian, they always say the saddest person is a comedian, because they use the pain in their life to make other people laugh.
The brightest hide the most pain.
You know what I mean? So
I think that's the phrase. I actually forgot. It's like those who smile the brightest hide the most pain.
Now, like I said, when you were over there talking about, like I remember like when Elvis died. That's how old I am. He's like 78. My mom cried.
Yeah.
Now I get the impact Elvis had back then, but to this day, I don't get the fact of her crying. I just don't. Now, granted, so I get when like people change a generation. Martin Luther King, I get the Elvis part as far as music goes because he changed the whole music industry.
Yeah.
He brought people from all ethnic backgrounds together for the music. I get it, but to the point of crying, I don't understand it.
Officially dead.
Oh.
But the way I see it, it's like when Kevin Conroy died. It's like I did not cry when Kevin.
Who's Kevin Conroy?
When Kevin Conroy died.
Who was that?
The original voice actor for Batman in the very first animated Batman series.
Okay.
I'm getting beyond that.
See, now he's getting to the nerdy shit. The cartoons.
A little bit, yeah.
Because when you say a name,
for you, the very first Batman, like the live-action person Batman, a real person, Adam West.
Yeah.
For a lot of kids growing up, like some millennials, some your age, and a lot of people my age, Kevin Conroy was the definitive Batman because he played Batman across almost all animated.
I get that, but when I watched Batman cartoons, I'm saying when I watched Batman cartoons, I didn't care about who it was. It was a cartoon.
I get that, and that's what the disconnect
emotionally unavailable. Hey,
no, not just that. I don't think that's emotionally unavailable. It's just you don't prioritize that immediate need. You're not a big celebrity person.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I'll just say honestly, it's like it's not bad. For me, honestly, the only celebrity, and
it's still that disconnect with me because I can't always remember his name. The voice actor for
Right.
Master Chief from Halo, because for a long time growing up,
Uh-huh.
Master Chief was that important character to me.
Right.
Because he was the big guy. His name was
Well, that
John.
means I failed you as a father somewhere.
Fiction. There's a difference between a fictional influence and a real influence. You will
if
always
you
top
made
the fictional
that's
influence.
a joke.
I know, but
Even
I've
when
had
I'm
this talk with
tired and
myself.
this is a boring thing, I still got the smart ass quips.
I
can't help it.
But it's a thing. It's like fictional character inspiration is different from parental inspiration.
No, I get it. I think we're not going to be doing any more
You
podcasts.
might need a hiatus for a
No.
Oh.
Starting during the day.
Oh, that yeah.
We can start at dusk whenever, because all the people moving around.
all the back and forth and having
See,
to
and
risk
that's
stopping.
that's another thing that's like killed this one. We
The
stop and
constant
go.
stopping.
We're not good at that. Once we get rolling and we stop, we stop.
Anyway,
Yeah, go ahead.
for me, it would honestly be. I need to look up his name because I feel a little rude not saying his name. Because for me, it would legitimately be if he passed away.
What, Dad?
No.
Oh, you pointed over that way.
No, it was General.
I was about to say, man, oh, it's like if he passed away, I'd be like, a little sad. I'm like, that's your freaking grandfather, asshole. I got you.
I would feel a great deal if he passed away, just like I did Grandpa Wagner.
I know.
Steve Downs is the main voice
Syndrome.
of what? Shut up. Shut up. It took me a minute to register. Anyway.
This is
Steve-
why I'm a true asshole. He says Steve Downs, and if you didn't hear it, I
You don't
followed
need
up.
to explain
I followed up with the word syndrome, and I thought it
it.
was
Put the
funny.
mic down. Let me
Inappropriate, but
continue.
sorry, sir. Continue.
Put it down. Steve
Oop.
Downs.
It flashed red.
Steve Downs,
Syndrome.
the original, the main voice of Master Chief across almost all media.
Right.
The impact Master Chief had on me as a character. Because there's a difference between the impact you and Mom had.
You have a character. You're a character.
A
You
fictional
said
character.
me. You said me as a character. So what's your character?
I'm referring to him as a character.
Oh, see, wording.
The wording aside, the impact he had. That character had a lot of influence on me because there's a difference.
Down, I start loading.
Shut up. There's a difference. I'm actually trying to be serious on this comment. There's a difference between the impact you and Mom had on me versus that.
Keep talking. I'm gonna turn and pee.
I know.
You're trying to be serious, so the best way for me to let you be serious
is to turn and pee.
Put
I
my
know.
dick in my hand and pee.
You get what I mean, though.
Yes.
As much as being a smartass, I know you know. I know you know. I know you know. You know. You know. I know. I know. You know. No. You know.
Yeah.
You know. You know. But anyway. It depends on the person because there are people like you, it's not a cold thing. It's just you don't have that impact from people you don't know like that.
I just don't, yeah.
It would be one thing if someone you grew up with who you didn't quite know, but you still knew personally enough in your life who died, and it hit you the same way your own dad would hit you. There are people, no, you get what I mean.
I'll respond when I get over there.
Yeah, I know. But there are people, celebrities that for some people who may never meet that person.
Right.
And it's like that thing is like, oh, never meet your heroes. Yeah. For the celebrities who are the same.
Well, that sucks for you because you grew up with yours.
Yeah, I made peace with that and I'm still content with it. But for the people who grew up knowing these celebrities in their lives and the media they produced, if they did not have a role model,
that's flashing. When it turns off, we'll just move up a little bit.
If they did not have that role model in their lives,
I get that.
And I'm talking beyond that too. Even if you had a role model, but if that celebrity and their work legitimately helped inspire you and help found you as a person,
I did.
And even if you don't base your life on them, but that person still has such an important impact on your life, I get it. I'm not different from you in that because I just haven't stopped focusing on the mic.
Well, no, we might be pulling the other one out of the car.
Oh, never mind. It's already. Oh,
no, it's not. That's why I said we might pull the other one out of the car.
It's not even plugged in, actually.
You didn't plug the other one in?
I haven't even gotten that far yet.
It's in there.
I don't remember plugging it in. I forgot
grab it.
Oh,
wait, it's right here. Why the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I didn't plug it in. But you
anyway,
get,
I did.
You get what I mean.
Yeah.
Because it really depends on the person. It's not just you.
Mhm.
I didn't have that same giant impact
Yeah,
with Robin Williams or James Earl Jones or Carrie.
I wonder if this charger would keep this running.
I don't feel like
don't trust
keeping the
it.
main door. It depends on the person, so it's not entirely just you.
No, I'm not. No,
I know you're not.
I literally don't understand.
You
I mean,
have
I get there's people that have, not in a mean way,
you're not shaming it. You
have
just have a
grew up,
disconnect.
have grown up with so little influences personally in their life that they attach to other people and stars and stuff like that, or people that have a struggle in their life that, say, a certain star went through, that has
They
gone through
identified
it,
with.
that they can identify. I understand that, but the fact of when that person passes, I just don't get it.
That really comes down to just the people.
I mean, I can say, in all fairness, as much as I loved and respected my Grandpa Simpson, your great grandfather,
Oh yeah, that one. The one
my
I didn't
Grandpa
know.
Jim that you never got to meet, my mom's dad, um, even your Grandpa Wagner, and stuff like that. Um, of all the people I've known in my life that have passed away, the one that truly kind of sort of broke me as a person was my mom, because she was my best friend, best example. And I think it's still
As long as you can see.
in my opinion, reserving that kind of heartbreak, it should be reserved, honestly.
Like if you are someone who cries at every single celebrity who dies, no, there's an issue. But
You live in a delusional world at that point.
Okay, better example for me. When Robert Englund, the original actor for Freddy Krueger,
Right?
he hasn't died. When he dies, that's a death I could see kind of hitting me a little
See, you're
bit.
not going to miss.
Not crying.
You're not
though.
going to miss the person. You're going to miss the character that he portrayed.
No, a little bit of the person.
Because you don't know him as a person. He could be a biggest asshole. You really don't
That's
know.
where I came. That's where I made the comment of never meet your heroes, because it comes down to the thing of like
You just don't know.
you don't know how every actor is behind closed doors.
And that's why I don't have like my heroes. Like, honestly, two biggest heroes: my mom and my dad. Honestly, because you've heard like some stories on this hilltop,
Yeah.
right? Which I'm not going to go into who or what the stories were. But when I hear the stories, I'm like, you're trying to tell me something about somebody that I know for a fact
Those stories. Okay.
is not at all. They don't understand how close I am to my dad, how close I was to my mom. So when they share stuff, I can tell what the BS meter is. So my little hero, my literal heroes, my mom and my dad. The examples they set, what they went through, how they never gave up on each other or gave up on life or gave up on their kids, what they sacrificed, what they did. To me, that's a hero.
There's one celebrity, and I'll use
You know
him
what I
as-
mean?
Yeah. There's one celebrity, and I'll use him as an example.
While you're looking that up, when I said in the first podcast, we are going to piss damn near everybody off that listens to this one way or another, I meant it.
Yeah.
Because no matter your opinion, a lot of our opinions
Our own.
are going to like piss you off. Now, unless you are actual humans, salt of the earth, that look at shit the same way we do, which is outside family, fuck off. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And even with some family, we don't fit the mold. So we're like, okay, a softer fuck off. It don't matter.
Yeah,
Your opinion don't. Yeah, your opinion don't matter.
The ones who are going to be actual dicks, and actual emphasis.
So when we share our opinions, there's going to be some stuff that he says that'll piss people off. There's going to be a lot of stuff I say that'll piss a lot of people off. But I don't say that with malice or intent.
It's just your opinion.
It's just my opinion, and I'm not afraid to say it. So if and when this blows up and people watch the back podcasts and they're like, wow, holy shit, this guy's a dick. Well, yeah, I am. We know this. We have said this repeatedly. I am somewhat of an asshole. But if you were close, if you were good enough to be
know
close,
you as a person,
then you're gonna realize
He's an
I'm-
asshole for a
I'm
reason.
not really an asshole. I
He's
just really reserve
the real you.
the real me, and the people that are willing to get through the bullshit to know the real me, know the person, not the opinion.
Two good examples actually that I will use, and ironically, they're not actors; they're singers.
Okay.
I forgot already how to pronounce his last name. I got to look at it again. One of them is Billie Eilish, and I shared with you the one thing
See, I
earlier.
kind of, I get that because well, here's the thing. She's that odd kind of person like we are. And whether she's in public or not, famous or not,
She
she's going to be
retains
her.
the same. She doesn't care. She's
She's
herself.
true to her.
The other person, the lead singer of Disturbed, David Draymond.
Now, I won't be sad. I don't know the guy. I don't know a lot about him. I just know the way he performs. I can feel it.
When I've seen more of what he is like outside, like both before the performance and
Right.
everything, he had the biggest one. A little girl approached him during one of his shows, gave him the bracelet. He had a very strong impact on her and her mother.
Right.
They returned at one of their later shows in Disturbed. He recognized them, saw them from the stage, walked down,
Right.
shared the memories with them, had a bracelet on his. I think the bracelet had something to do with like Israel or something. Like it was either at the start of Palestine or something else.
Yeah.
He never took it off. He actively still wears it.
So,
and when he saw them again, he invited the daughter and her mom on stage and is very blunt about his beliefs, very honest about his beliefs, honest about who he is as a person. He retains the same image both on stage and off stage. He's very honest about who he is. And Billie Eilish, she got big about it. She doesn't care about the money. If she has the money, she's going to use it. She donated 11.8 billion.
Million, not billion.
No, I said billion. No, I meant.
You don't have that much money.
Yeah,
that would put her one of the richest people in the world.
Celebrities make a lot of fucking money.
You don't have billion. I bet you. It's
I
billion.
will look up
Look
how
it up.
much
It's
she
million.
fucking donated. I swear it was billion.
No,
I
there's
swear.
no way it's billion. There's no way.
How much did Billie Eilish donate? 11.5 million. My
There you
bad.
go. There's a big difference between million and
I was right
billion.
about the 11.
No,
she donated. Let me go back and pull it up because I want to actually specify what she donated it.
Yeah,
for.
you're good.
She donated 11.5
even though we bullshit, we like to talk with facts.
She donated 11.5 million from her recent Hit Me Hard and Soft tour to the Changemaker Project, focusing on climate justice, food equity, and reducing carbon pollution.
So
and she doesn't care about the money. She has the money. She blatantly calls out other people with the money. Use it. Don't just hoard it. Use the money.
So, okay, I'm going to bring up two people.
You bring that up. I need to pee and get
I'm
another
going to wait
beer.
until you come back. Because this involves you understanding where I come from with this. Because when him and I do talk, I do say a lot of things that are harsh, right? But he knows that where I'm coming from is not to be harsh or mean at all. It's like impact. If we're going to talk about people with impact, would I cry? No. Would I be sad? Yes. And I got two examples. One is someone that's no longer here, and two, somebody is. And the example that they live, I respect. And without them here, there's an example that nobody else can fill in for them because it's true to themselves. And you can't be that person. I think any actor can be any actor, right? Any performer can be any performer. There are certain people though that you can't replace because they do stuff off of their experience and lived life. That it can't be filled. It can't even be replicated. It can be semi-imitated, but not replicated at all. Period.
I couldn't tell if you're talking about the Youngblood Ozzy Osbourne thing.
Nope.
Versus the Emily Armstrong versus Chester Bennington.
Nope. I'll wait till you come back. But yes, by the next podcast, as we said before, I will no longer be having any cigars at all at any point. So, but yeah, it's hard. The impact of someone, whether it be on a few people or millions, I think is more off of example they set and the risks they take. That's why I brought up like Martin Luther King, even Malcolm X. Big. They lived their life true to who they were, regardless. They didn't try to fit a mold. They lived their beliefs. It is sad when people like that are no longer here because there's only one of them. A lot of actors are just a lot of actors. A lot of singers are just a lot of singers. That's just all there is to it. They. So no, what I was going to say, there's two examples that
thing lasts a while.
would be keeps going red in the back. It's going to die soon. But so two examples that I still got.
I didn't know, so I
Almost
grabbed
done.
two.
Oh, okay. So the first one, which is going to piss some people off, I don't care. I will bring up Charlie Kirk. We have not brought him up in any of the podcasts until now.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people despise and hate him. A lot of people
Your reasons are your own.
look up to him and worship him, right?
There was a fast food chain that did something in his
I
name.
am neither. I don't despise him. I don't worship him. I respect him because he put himself out there knowing people were going to want to kill him. And he didn't do it to cut people down or nothing. He just wanted to talk difference of opinions, kind of like what you and I do. Yeah. But he did it on a grand scale.
He actually did go to colleges and talk.
So when he was killed, there's already some people out there that are starting to try to do what he did, but they can't. They can do it, but they can't be him at all. You know what I mean? There's just no way. Oh, that's my ashtray.
Thank you.
This one is. Oh, that's you can dump it. That's a void that won't ever be filled, right? Now, a lot of people are going to try.
This in my pocket.
A lot of people are going to try to carry the torch and stuff, and they're going to do an okay job of it, you know. But they're not going to be him.
Can't replace
so that
a person.
that makes me sad. Well, it's not the person; it's the values of the person and how they approached it and what they were willing to sacrifice to share that experience. Now, the other one is I have shouted him out on TikToks a few times. Jelly Roll. All right.
Yeah.
Severe, like, drug addiction, alcohol addiction. I mean, he has gone down so many dark roads. And the thing is, as he became famous, the person has not changed. And I say this because I see it in, like, people that post. People that post YouTube things of concerts of kids that hold up signs that say, "Hey, you know, my mom died of this and all." But he takes the time to stop concerts and talk to them. He'll take time to help people that are going through addiction struggles or survived addiction struggles. This just needs a little bit of help. Even going through his weight loss now. Him, the person, that he's not a hero of mine, but I guarantee you, if I ever had a chance to meet him, just sit down and bullshit with him, he would be just a person. Not a celebrity, not a character, nothing. Just literally a regular old country dude that can sit back and bullshit without the cameras around and not be an asshole.
The only actor I can think of, and I will say actor because a lot of the bigger actors nowadays are still very back and forth in their image,
No,
and it's why I think Robin Williams hit for some people.
Don't take it wrong, Blake Shelton, but I'm just saying.
I really do think Robin Williams was one of the only actors who really portrayed that same image as a person.
No, he was just a person.
To the point where he was a nerd. He liked Pokemon, and he was in a lot of ads.
Yeah.
Pokemon and Nintendo both came outward and said they will never cast Professor Oak in a movie.
No, I get it.
Because they only wanted Robin Williams.
The little impact he may have had on like me, like seeing him, is not the same as like someone like I said, Charlie Kirk or Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Because I think the biggest reason is he hid all his struggles.
He really fought to try to keep it out of the limelight.
Instead of
tackling.
See, to me, people that have those real life struggles that are famous, that are open and honest and can just talk about it without trying to become more famous.
And I think that comes down to the person.
That's what I'm saying.
And where it could have been for a long time, he didn't think he could, or he struggled to try to come out with it, and it was easier to bottle it up.
Back then, there was not the
openness
and ability to understand it. I will give that downgrade to my generation and generations before of when you struggle with stuff, you just don't talk about it because it's nobody else's business. It doesn't matter. You're not important enough for people to bother them with
our
with
thoughts
your
and
issues.
fears must never be seen.
Right. So I get that. And this is kind of a good turn on a conversation. Nothing that we normally do. It won't be a no, it's still good. It won't be a normal thing that we do. It just kind of happens. So, but like,
it's a big difference with celebrities because you have people who idolize a celebrity and their self-image is completely different than their real image.
That's what I'm saying. So when that person dies, the people that idolize 'Cause what I'm gonna say when that's on.
We're gonna turn it like this.
Is it on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I turned it
All
on when
right.
I was in the van.
So I'm gonna say it this way because,
Oh, you're not locked. Oh no, you are locked.
in
That's
all
depressing.
honesty, he could actually agree with this. So it's not an insult for you to agree with it. It's just the truth about me.
Okay.
The only way I could be famous, right, is to be that asshole comedian. Because I could literally get on stage
Yeah.
and just be myself,
Oh.
tell the jokes, be
There's a
inappropriate.
comedian immediately coming to mind.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
be inappropriate, be mean to people when they talk, and just share it in a funny way, right? Because to me, that would not be a character. That would just literally be me on stage. You know what I mean?
Bert Kreischer.
Don't know that person, but okay.
He's a comedian. He was big for that joke of like going to Russia. It's like, I am the machine. But he's a very blunt, honest, just
That's what I'm
asshole
saying.
in his
The only
comedy
way I
act.
can be famous, because if I was
I
to
am the
have a
machine.
chance to be famous any other way, it would last for about 2 months, and I would get one interview and get canceled
Yeah.
for being too mean, too brash, too harsh.
You would be the type of person to get famous as a very blunt, rated R Netflix comedy special.
They would
or
piss
like
off.
TVMA.
Yeah, it would piss off just as many people that would laugh.
Or that one dwarf
Yeah.
comedian who's very blunt and just doesn't give a shit.
Oh, I
and he
love
has
that guy.
fun.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, he's fucking funny.
Don't know his name, but he
His
loves.
wife's taller than him.
What?
His wife's taller than him too.
Oh, I
She's
know.
regular height.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing is, so when I see actors and singers and all this, and they do interviews, you can smell the bullshit a mile away if you're a real down to earth person. You can see what people are doing to stay famous and look like a good person,
Yeah.
but you can see behind their fake facade. And oh, sorry, I know I'm wearing the dumbass cowboy hat. I think it's a big word. My bad. That the dumbass riding that character is just.
You can tell when someone's being facetious and when someone's
no
being
the
genuine.
facade, as far as the fake
Did I
front.
use that? I didn't.
No,
use
you
that
didn't.
word right. I tried.
He's a townie. I'm the dumbass redneck. But
That's not
I know
townie.
the words better.
I'm a high school graduate, but I'm a college dropout.
But so, and that's why, like, when with us doing this, the reason I want to do this is, if it's meant to get big, it gets big. That's
If it doesn't,
fine.
it doesn't.
If it doesn't, it doesn't. But
It'll reach the right audience at some point.
And that's what I want to do. Is I want to reach the right audience. It's like when they watch this, the ones that watch it and just run away and leave bad comments, then you're definitely not
Then we'll take the views.
the right person. I'll take the views.
You actually,
If you want to poke the
whole
bear because you think it's going to be funny for what you're going to hear, you're the type of person I want watching, because
And
you're going to poke the bear and make the comments. And by the way, since we only have like 3 or 4 viewers, hey, Cindy, comment, leave a topic. Leave the comment on that one video. Say you look like a retarded cowboy, retarded red. I love it. Oh, Bobo, go ahead. Bring the questions. Bring it on. Force us. Think of the weirdest topics that you know will make me uncomfortable and make him laugh and make us talk about it. Just to see what happens. Period.
That was not planned. I didn't expect him to do that. We mostly kept names out of this.
Yeah, but your mom and I are friends.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, she'll probably get mad because I said her name. Like, ah, but I don't care. Yeah, Cindy, you know that. You know,
You're not sharing last names.
Nope. And old Bobo, I've known you for so many years. You can't hide behind the, oh no, I don't know. I'm the stepdaddy. I gotta be nice. Fuck off. You're Bob. Dude, make a comment. Make me talk about something. I don't give a shit, dude. Whether you're uncomfortable or not, you're still a friend, whether you like it or not. But yeah, so seriously, bring up topics and comments and make us. Because if you start doing it, we will literally write them down and be like, hey, we were asked to talk about this.
Maybe you use that notebook you haven't opened yet.
It's advice for you.
I was being a smartass. Open the fucking notebook.
Actually, I got to open the pens to use in the notebook.
Open both then.
There you go.
Love you, Dad. You know I'm
Yeah.
being funny.
Love you, Daddy. You said Daddy.
No, I said Dad.
Oh.
Love you, Dad. You know I'm being funny.
Oh. Daddy, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Daddy.
Go back to being a town. You're being a confusing country boy now. Daddy, Daddy,
On that, respectfully, to every woman who lives in this house, stop calling your dad Daddy.
That is disgustingly scary. Disgusting.
Like, this is a legitimate thing, and I hear multiple
Not
Southern
Daddy.
women say it. No. Regardless of the sexual context of the name Daddy, no.
Non-Southerner.
Grown
No, what I'm
women-
saying. Non-Southerner coming to the Southern area. Yeah.
Grown women and elderly women
You shouldn't be
whose
saying
dads
Daddy.
are still alive somehow, stop calling your dads if you're a grown adult daddy. That is
Yep.
reserved for children and in the bedroom. Just please
And
stop.
if it's a dude, don't say mommy. I mean, I don't know. There's not let it see the thing is funny thing.
Mommy has been so memed at this point. I don't
But
even think
there's
about
not
it
a lot
anymore.
of Southern men that say mommy.
No, most Southern men say mama or mom
Mama, mom, yeah.
or even mother.
So
But either way, no,
The
that is
daddy
an
thing-
actual thing. If you are a Southern woman
The daddy
above
word
the
is too
age
dirty.
of 16,
too dirty.
if you are above the age of 16, and you actually no, not even if you are over the age of like
12.
30, realistically,
No, if you're over the age of 12. Daddy,
It-
daddy, daddy from a 12-year-old, great. Daddy, daddy, daddy from a 16-year-old, a little weird. Daddy, daddy, daddy from a 22-year-old, okay, fucking dirty.
either way, just
Yeah.
it gets weird. It gets weird.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I get it. Daddy's girl. That's what I don't care about the
Now,
term.
you can say I'm a daddy's girl,
that's different.
but when
if
you
you
go
were
up to
just
your dad,
actively
you don't
referring
say
to your dad
daddy.
as daddy,
It's just too dirty.
Yeah.
It's dirty.
I'm sorry. He said that, and it reminded me of it. It's like,
It's too dirty.
also, this is a call out to my boss. Not everyone says noontime. That is not a thing in the Midwest. You say noon. Oh,
See,
you got to
he
be
said
in
it.
at noon.
No, he already said Midwest. Where are you from?
The Midwest.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Now,
from
I'm
Wyoming,
from- I'm from- no,
Wyoming,
hold on,
Colorado, Nebraska
Hold on.
area.
I'm from the Northeast. You know what we don't say? Fucking noontime.
Yeah, I know.
Don't just say Midwest.
Either way, I get it. It's a
I think
South
that's a
thing, and
personal-
people
no,
out
I
here
think
saying,
that's a personal issue for her. I don't think it's a
no,
Southern
it wasn't just her, because it was the other person in management too. They both looked at me like I was crazy when I didn't understand what noontime was. No
Oh, yeah.
one where either of us are from says noontime.
Oh, and
You say noon.
Just so you all know,
Oh, you're
I've
gonna
been in New York. I've been in Florida. I have been in Colorado. I've been in Wyoming.
California.
I have been in California.
Nevada.
I have been in Nevada. I've been down in Texas. I've been down in Oklahoma.
United States, Canada,
I've been
Mexico,
up.
Panama,
No, I've
Haiti,
been up
Jamaica,
in
Peru.
Minnesota. I've been in South and North Dakota. Guess what? None of those people in any of those states ever say fucking noontime.
Is it a Florida thing?
No, it's not. I lived in Florida.
You live in Hawaii.
No,
No, I don't think it'd be a Hawaii thing.
I think it's just a couple.
My boss lived in Hawaii, actually. So I was trying to think about that. I was like, I don't think it'd be a Hawaii thing.
Could be.
No, because
But
the other
anyway, the
manager
word
wasn't
noon-
from Hawaii.
What does noontime mean, by the way?
It was their way of just saying noon. They didn't say noon.
fucking 12 o'clock.
Look, the context. They were talking about like, oh, if you need the extra hours, just come in at noontime. I'm thinking, it threw me off because I've never heard anyone else say noontime.
Nope.
And
I
they
agree
both
with
looked at me like, do you not know what noontime is? Just say noon.
Yes.
It's like the joke from The Incredibles. Noon is noon. It's not noontime.
Yep.
It's noon. Noon is noon.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I got heated.
No, I got you.
I got triggered.
I don't got a lot of shit to talk about that can piss me off right now. It's weird. I'm in a weird zone.
Dank, swouse, yazal words. Shit, my
No,
generation
Yazaa
says.
no, that's Yazaa. I'm talking about topics. I'm just like, I'm in a mellow
Am
mood.
I actually more talkative than you?
You are. I'm in a mellow mood. I'm like
I don't like that. That's
struggling to
weird.
think of a conversation, which I never struggle with.
I know. That's weird.
Because we started at daylight and I was being reserved
I
on how I
know.
talk.
So that
It's other pe-
continued.
It's fucked me up.
I really think
so
you
from
won't
now
ever
on-
see it. Episode 4.5 might have drained a decent chunk of it.
No, it didn't. It had nothing to do with
I'm
that.
being
If we
funny.
would have started off at dark,
Yeah.
no, if we would have started off at dark, I
You
think
would have
we'd been
overhauled
fine.
it.
we would have been good. Literally, honestly, the reason, we started off during the daylight, and there were still people on the compound that were out and about. That made me try to tone back who I really am, which I think is affecting me mentally because I keep looking around when I go to talk.
You do.
So I'm in the daytime, like who's here?
And then Lulu walking around, you probably.
I don't know, that wouldn't have bothered me.
No, because you did say if Lulu's out.
Oh yeah, Sandy.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe it's the hat. Because that don't explain me. Maybe it's the hat. I don't wear hats.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
I'm being funny.
He's trying to make himself part of it, and it has nothing to do with him.
And you're making a big deal out of it, which means
no, you brought it up.
You're getting annoyed by it, which is funny.
So
you're getting annoyed by it.
Daddy, I have value you don't understand. No.
I've got value as a person, I promise.
Yeah. Well, you do. Wow, that sounded like.
I know. That's why I said it.
Wow, I just came across as a real big old dick to my own son. Oh shit, that was just a.
Oh, I know.
My bad.
I did that deliberately
My
because I knew
bad.
how you would naturally say it. I'm not bothered by it. I knew what he meant.
Damn.
I made the. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, see, and that's why.
There's gonna be nights like this where he just doesn't have a lot to say, and I might say more.
Now you got me on something I'm going to talk about. I'm like getting all ready to.
You've been doing that a lot. Every time you've been laying this, you keep laying on it like this. Like you get comfy.
I know.
You've been doing that a lot.
Maybe it's the fucking chair.
Not a recliner. It's outside.
It was not the war horn. Oh. It was not the view, dear.
You need to do another one. It's getting boring.
So here's the problem with peer pressure. I don't give into it. But if he shows up with another can of voodoo,
I have a whole ass can of Coors for you,
fuck
jackass.
Coors. You do not freaking warhorn a Coors.
I warhorn a Coors earlier. Okay, I see your point. We'll get a voodoo.
And this is the problem with I said adult supervision. I did not say responsible adult for supervision. Because I am responsible enough. I know when not to drive. I know when not to shoot guns. Well, that's about it. Well, I know when not to use power tools. Well, okay, we'll take that back. The first two. And there's gonna be all y'all out there and be like, man, that's no way to have a father act around a son. Well, until you've lived the experiences we have lived together, screw off. The bond through trauma, I can honestly tell you, number one is a bond that goes deeper than any other bond.
I know I said a certain word. I apologize for saying a certain word. It was meant to be funny.
I was talking about the bond through trauma, so shut the fuck up. You just interrupted it.
It was because I said witches with a B.
I didn't even hear it.
This is a very stiff shirt. Anyway, I got the voodoo.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to get the other microphone out so it can last for another 5 minutes. And we can both wear one.
Well, it's not blinking, so.
Oh, the other one.
I know.
But, all you out there, all you four out there that watch this. I mean, if we did our TikToks like this, little 10-minute things, it would kind of work, but it wouldn't work. Because 10 minutes for us.
We would still have to try to keep it constrained into that 10 minutes. This way we can just talk.
That's what I mean. And even on the TikTok, we probably would have been banned by now.
Mother,
remember, I got banned a couple times.
Mother, I know you request that it may be longer, but it be funnier.
Yeah, I have been banned from TikTok a couple times when we get into our normal personalities. Yeah, when we get into our normal personalities talking. TikTok is kind of a character that I do.
We need to appeal to the younger audience. Audience, peep the fit. That's what you kids say, right? Peep the fit. There, we appeal
Okay,
to the younger audience.
did you say keep or peep?
No, peep the fit. Check out the fit. Peep the fit.
I just crushed my glasses. No,
Please
that's my
don't,
bad.
actually. You don't have
No,
contact.
he said peep.
One of these days, he's gonna knock himself over. By the way, yes, this was an actual set thing I bought from Walmart. Cat in the Hat shirt with the stripy hat. I was being funny, trying to appeal to the younger audience. I really hope the thing didn't hear that part. That tomato plant's officially become a tomato plant. It's gonna turn to that crap from The Simpsons, the tamaco. Hmm? Why would I put my hand in it? Grab the sides. No, that's blinking red, so I guess we get the mic while he's finishing. I'm working on it.
Headlight coming in. Oh wow, that's funny. You can see the headlight. Hurry up.
Oh, get in.
Now we're not gonna do a bunch of freaking
You know what? Screw it. We'll just leave them both here right now. You're not drinking the cook.
one, huh?
Can't see it even right now. Scoot back forward.
Scoop back forward.
It made sense. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and I know a lot about that. And what I know, you need to scoot back forward. Want the one that's not dying?
Yeah.
That one's blinking red faster, actually. That's why I asked. It's been blinking faster.
I know. I'm used to stuff around me dying like love and friendship, so I'll just wear it till it dies.
You gotta remember, man.
Now, peep the fit.
That's an actual phrase.
Okay, so this is
a
how.
Gen Alpha thing.
No, this is how. Fuck
Is
you.
it?
There is no Gen Alpha
It's what they called themselves.
because they're fucking stupid.
Actually, I need to know who decided that.
They are not alpha.
Who decided-
Nothing.
Who decided that?
Alpha means the strongest, the best, all that shit. Gen A is not Gen Alpha. I mean, I'm sorry.
Who decided that should be the name?
If they are supposed to be the strongest, or
The Australians. Australians. What does that matter? Everything they do is
all
upside
right, hold
down.
on, now. Okay, here's the difference. Okay, now you said Australia and Australians. So if we ever get big enough out there and they go back and see this, and someone from Australia sees this, look, I'm not talking about you, because I mean I am not afraid of a lot of shit, right? A lot of people don't scare me, but fucking Australians, if they don't live in Sydney, the shit that they just grow up with.
They lost the war to emus. They lost the war to fucking birds.
You ever fight an emu?
They lost the war.
You would
They
get-
had guns.
Well,
They lost the war to birds.
not all of them. But anyway, Australians, y'all fucking crazy enough. Look, I'm a fucking hillbilly. Fuck you, Australians. Now, if someone shows up and
The only difference between
hey, I
Australians-
heard you say fuck you. I don't even know your fucking accent. Fuck off. But actually, Australians, you're like, I would love to drink.
Oh, you know
All
what,
right,
mate?
so
All right, now you want to answer
No,
Australia?
no,
You
here-
need to understand. No, you
All right,
shut your.
I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to answer it, honestly.
What?
3 nationalities that you would love to sit down and drink with.
Australian, Scottish. No, actually, yeah, Nigerian. I'm being dead serious, actually. They don't got water. It's interesting.
We can identify. We don't have indoor plumbing. Yay! God bless the rains down in Africa. Okay,
Anyway,
we're
no.
gonna get banned. No.
No, actually,
No,
no.
you-
I will be. I want to.
I agree. I agree with 2 of the 3. I agree.
I want to explain which. I want to explain the Nigerian one because the joke aside, their culture is very different from ours, and I do have a lot of respect and interest in that culture. To an
I'm talking
extent.
about sitting down and drink with that you can be rowdy with and not even worry. Just be yourself with
I'll
it.
clarify that. Then no, it's not. Okay, then if we're being rowdy and being dipshits
Yeah.
with Australian, German, and Scottish,
Ooh. Okay, so German, kind of okay.
then you got to watch and see which Germans slip up.
Well, we're white. They're not going to. Oh, Lord, I apologize. That was just the wrong.
No, it's the blonde ones you got to watch out for.
A blonde, like, hefty German gal. I don't gotta watch out for that. I freaking let that shit jump on in.
Yeah, my jokes were.
I'm not
offensive,
big.
just
I'm
me.
not a large gal kind of guy, but a hefty.
You act. No,
Because she could carry like 5 steins in one hand. That's okay. I'd be afraid of that grip down there actually, because that would snap. Never mind. Okay, fuck the Germans too. All
Anyway,
right, so no,
Australians, Germans, and Scottish.
to me, Australian, Scottish, Irish.
2 out of 3.
Mhm.
But no, I make the joke. There's a lot of history with Australians. They have a gunslinger whose whole shtick was wearing legitimate bulletproof armor and went uncontested for years. It was like the 1800s. He got away with so many crimes.
Who are the main descendants? Not the pygmy ones. They're not pygmies in Australia, but who are the main
The
descendants?
Aboriginals.
Aborigines.
Well, I actually know the name.
Aborigines.
No,
Originals.
It's just
Anyway, but
Aboriginals.
who are the main Anglo and African descendants or ancestors of Irish? I mean, of Australia.
Prisoners.
Fuck yeah. I don't give a fuck it.
Oh, you know what, mate?
You are
we got used to making shoes
mate.
out of emu birds.
My granddad was so fucking bad. They put him on this island because the whole country was afraid of him.
Oh, you know we're so fucked up when we
That
gotta go
is a descendant.
You know we're so messed up in
That
that.
is
We
a
gotta go through every vowel in
Yeah.
the English vocabulary.
That is a descendant I want to fucking bullshit with. I could be like, all right, look, my ancestors got kicked out of England, which they did, because they went against the religious monarchy. They got kicked out of Ireland, Scotland to Ireland. When we got to Ireland, we patrolled the border of Scotland and stuff to fight the English. We were marauders. My ancestors were like so bad at we got kicked out of 3 countries and landed here. Well, 3 countries. Here's the thing. Australian ancestors were so bad, they only got sent to 1 island because they couldn't get off that fucker. So my 3 country ancestors, badass, were not badass enough to get sent to an island. They just got sent to another country. Those fuckers.
You just got dumped around all over the place.
Right. And we finally left to here because we couldn't grow a fucking potato.
At least the
So we went from
Anglo-Saxons didn't die to a
bad.
stingray.
We went from badass to couldn't grow a potato. Well, you're true. Yeah. So stingrays and not alpacas.
That's a
but,
joke.
Yep.
I love full love and respect to Steve Irwin and his
Yep.
family, and full respect to his kids
So-
and everything they do. I had to make the joke. There's always room for at least one stingray joke.
But yeah, so
No, and the actual serious comment, I do stand by that. Like, I get your thing and a serious thing. And I know Mom wasn't a fan of Black Panther because she thought it was boring. Black Panther is one of my favorite Marvel movies because it actually.
when you were
explores
in
the
there,
culture.
by the way, when you were in there, not just because you said the word black, but the actual Black Panthers and stuff. I said people that made an impact that when they died, it did leave a hole. So you have do your own research on this.
JFK left a hole.
Well, no, no, he was given a hole. No. So see, every now and then he'll get me on that shit. So it's a give and take. He'll interrupt me with these freaking comments that make me stutter, so it's okay. But no, what I was saying was,
There are some jokes I have to not say.
well, see, the most common one for, I hate saying African Americans because we're all Americans, but the one for Black Americans, right? Well, they're just still Americans. Fuck it. But Martin Luther King was a big one that, like, when he got killed, right? Now, here's the other one that people do not want to freaking recognize, and it pisses me off. What? Oh. And if you do the research on him, in my opinion, I'm going to piss a lot of people off, a lot of white people, because they think they know the whole history of civil rights. Malcolm X, if you go back to look at actually what he talked about, what he thought America should be, because he did it through violence. He promoted it through violence, and Martin Luther King promoted it through peace, right? But if you go back and actually look at what Malcolm X talked about, what America should be for everybody, right? If I had to choose between the two, I would lean more towards what Malcolm X talked about and what he believed. Now, they both had value on the different approaches, but I think Malcolm X's approach was actually more towards what the true heart of, if you believe in something, you're willing to fight for it. And what he taught that equality should have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got
to keep up that ambiance.
And I know someone that looks like me with the hat and the beard and all that shit shouldn't be that smart and understand it, because I am too Anglo looking to have an understanding of a different ethnic backgrounds and struggles.
Whenever I have my hair back in the big beard, I look like one of those yuppie uber intelligent.
And when I'm not in my freaking dumb redneck character, you know, I shouldn't
You're
be
a very intelligent
right. Cowboy, big difference, right?
I said competent, not
Competent.
Cowboy,
Well, cowboy, yeah.
You're one of them there competent cowboys who got them spurs all shiny new.
No. But
This was looking up.
see. Oh yeah, I could.
My ears are cold.
Yeah. But the biggest thing is if people start watching this, you're gonna learn really quick. The way we look, and like some of the characters I portray, if you can see that as a character and then listen to actual conversations, you're gonna realize real quick
it's not very.
The way we look is the way we look, but the people we are is not the way we look.
Yeah.
The assumptions are so fucking far off.
Legitimately, I will say this about my personality: is as much as I want to make like the very black comedy jokes, like dark humor, and I keep letting those comments slip in here and there.
Yeah. And
I make not safe for work comments. That's not my always day-to-day personality. Yep. That's a me personality, yep. But it's reserved for this. Most of the time, I'm just kind of very quiet.
So,
and the worst part is I'm actually decently sober. Shocking.
Since the left like to use proper terms, I'm going to say it this way. The people that and you've seen it when you show up where I work, the people I have the best conversations, the most fun with, are non-Anglo.
They're not white.
Non-Anglo. Nope. We're doing proper. They're non-Anglo-American.
No, okay. No, I'll let you say that, and then I want to say it.
I'm doing it to be a smartass.
I know, to be a smart
prove
ass.
A point to all you dumb fuckers out there.
And I'm going to do this
if you're
because
say,
of certain people on the property and certain people in your family lineage. He has a better interaction with a lot of people who are not white.
Yep.
And respectfully, if anyone around us sees that and hears me say that, that's not meant to be mean towards anyone in particular. It's just the truth of the fact that anyone who's not
mocha
albino Latino, like,
well, let's say it this way. My family is very accepting of everybody if it's not brought on the property.
One thing if it's in
that's the best way to say it.
It's one thing if it's on your doorstep.
Yeah.
And
I have a feeling before we are off this property, we're going to bring it on the doorstep.
And the same
just
thing,
for the hell of it. Because here's the thing. I bring up. Oh, go ahead and say what you're gonna say first. I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say
I actually apologize. You see that?
and I
I'm
appreciate
not
that
being the
apology.
smart ass this
And I
time.
apologize for cutting you off. 'cause I
No,
wasn't
go ahead.
trying to. And he's not the only one because it's the same way as me. It's like I'm someone who enjoys the company of non-traditional heteronormative means.
Oh my God, big words. Non-straight people.
Yeah, see, that's what it was like for me
What?
when you were doing that English.
Fucking Lord. Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
You got me.
garbage.
You got me. Yep. Nope.
Garbage
You
of
got
a
me.
word.
All right.
No,
We
I
can keep
enjoy-
doing that part. That we can do that to
I
each other.
enjoy the company.
Because you know how stupid that sounds.
Yeah, I know.
But we're gonna do it on purpose because it sounds
I get the
fucking
words
stupid.
when they use them, but it's like it's necessary.
Yeah.
I am someone who enjoys the company of people who are not straight. Some of my closest friends, they are
Semi-straight, not
I'll use
straight.
the words, and you can just bear with the words for a minute.
Oh Lord, hold on. I gotta get ready.
Not all of them are bad.
Hold on. I gotta get me ready to hear these fancy terms because I guess
Let me
it's
know when you're ready, Paul.
this is gonna be where the dumbass freaking country retarded redneck non-educated white male's gonna kick in.
I gotta tighten my bow tie.
Now he's gonna.
my bow tie.
I guess he's gonna pimp or peep or pop the fucking shirt and all that shit with a hat. And
I gotta
now,
adjust my bow tie.
what? No, you can't be talking stupid now. You got to talk normal. You got to talk like an educated young white male that understands the LG
Well,
by
pardon me if I feel the
LG
need to bring in
the-
actual
the-
words
the-
and terms.
the LG by YMITQ thing. I don't know.
Okay, I will stop being a smartass for 2 seconds.
You got to do it because I'm
I
gonna
know.
keep doing it. So we got to balance this shit out.
I associate with a company that is non-heteronormative, is not straight,
Hold on.
identifies as more
Hold on.
transgender,
Okay.
non-heterosexual, homosexual. I identify with the not straight crew, the Alphabet Mafia.
I think I understood everything you said.
Except for that hetero.
The non-heteronormativity scene. The fuck?
I enjoy the company of them LGBTs
What about Q?
and the Q.
But anything else? No, don't get to rip that monkey out here. I can understand a little bit of the gang time.
A, B,
I
C, D,
I can
E, F,
understand
G.
a little bit of the gang mafia thing, but the other letter mafia thing is nope.
Okay, I'm tuning him out for a minute.
You know what? I don't even have the energy to do
I
that.
know you don't.
I don't
You're
have.
half-assing it. I can tell.
I don't have
You're
the energy.
half-assing it.
I just got to be me tonight. There's no character involved.
Legitimately,
Yeah.
it goes both ways. It's like he enjoys the company of people who are not white. I enjoy the company of people who are.
Oh,
not
I'm going to
straight.
say. I'm going to say it like the biggest way I can right now.
You
what
like
I-
hanging out with black people.
No, what I want us to do when we finally get a big old smoker, I'm going to talk to people where I work. I'm going to tell you to talk to people where you work. We're not going to tell anybody here.
If I had friends, they start getting to know me.
And we're going to have a big ass barbecue. You know what's going to show up here? A lot of black, a lot of gay, a lot of other identifiers that I don't understand, but I don't give a shit about. Because I only know like straight gay. I don't care about all the other shit you guys come up with. But we're going to have a lot of
His
people.
knowledge goes to straight, gay, bi, lesbian.
Basically, everyone that's going to show up here to have a barbecue with us is not going to match anybody on this freaking hillside but us. And I want to do that. And I want to watch them come over to visit and see how quick they come over and then run to their house. Because you know that
As mean as it is,
they're not going to stay long.
funny.
The only one that will stay probably is Dad. Because he really don't
He's
give a
gonna look
shit.
at their personalities.
He doesn't give a shit. That's the biggest thing.
He might have his own opinions. but he's gonna be like,
he is the one person that literally, when he says, I may not agree with it, but I don't care. It's about the person and they should be happy. No, he is the one person on this hillside that when he says it, he actually means it.
and I will agree with that. And I will say this is not a knock. I will actually be serious for this comment. No smart assness.
You know, if they start watching this before we can get off the property, we're getting kicked off. But it'll still be my land.
I know. It'll still be your land. This is not saying like, oh, everyone on the property is just racist and homophobic.
No, they're
and
good
shit.
people.
It is the fact that a lot of people on this property don't.
Still closed-minded.
Yeah, closed-minded. Don't agree with it.
Yeah.
And that's their lifestyle. That's their opinion. I get it.
But as a person, I can tell you what, everyone on this
it's hard
property,
to be ourselves.
a lot of people here are really just downright good people. And that's the hard part about
The
it.
two people I got closest with at work are lesbians.
Mhm.
One of them is older than him.
But what I like about it, I think like about it is maybe the wrong term, but I grew up with everybody here. They are honestly good people.
I shouldn't have
To
taken
their
the
core.
Cruise Light.
Yeah.
Damn it.
They're honestly really good people at their core. You know what I mean?
Put it on the back.
But you can be a good person, but if you don't practice what you preach, it doesn't mean you're not a good person. It just means that I value your opinion less. You know what I mean? You can still be a great person, and I can love you for a great person, but I respect honesty more than anything. Period. You can be a shitty person and be honest about it, and I can still sit down and talk to you because I know that the way you come at me is truly who you are.
If you are a
It's
shitty
not
person
going to
who
be
is nice
confusing.
behind closed doors, or a nice person who is shitty and intolerant behind
I can't
closed
stand
doors, it goes both ways.
I can talk to the most shitty, narcissistic person if that's truly who they are and they're not going to hide it, right? I can have a better friendship and conversation with them than someone who says we accept everybody, but when it hits the doorstep, they talk behind your back.
No, this will actually be a comment I will say because this is my own thought and it will piss a lot of people off.
That's what
I
we're
would
here for.
legitimately rather have a conversation with a very open, honest atheist, an open, honest neo-Nazi,
Yeah.
or an open. This is actually a personal experience because I was friends with one.
I agree with you.
I was have an open, honest conversation with a legitimate, honest to God Satanist.
Yep.
Than people who are two-faced about it. If you
Yep.
are someone who pretends to incorporate yourself into that neo-Nazi environment, but you're not part of it. If you are
Right.
someone who pretends to be normal and is part of that neo-Nazi,
Right.
if you can legitimately look me in the eye and share your opinion, even if
Yep.
it is a disgusting, deplorable opinion that I do not agree with,
I can respect you as a
I
person
could at least talk to you.
and respect you as a person for it.
You know, if you're going to be a dick to me while being yourself, fuck you.
No, I'll beat the shit out of you at that point. I agree with that.
And it is a nerd comment, and I will make about it, and
All
it's one I get. The new DC Comics, Absolute Batman. They literally have Batman in the comic beating neo-Nazis.
So this is what I said.
Like they make a comment about they go to the white power, and Batman snaps his arm, breaks it in half, beats their faces in, and is hitting them with a flamethrower because this is my way of dealing justice. Screw you. If you can be respectful, but you are still a piece of shit,
I can respect that as a person.
If you're going to be a piece of shit and talk to me like a piece of shit, I'm going to treat you like a piece of shit and put you under my shoe.
So
because that's where a piece of shit belongs.
Hold on. This is one of the jokes I made at work to one of the people I work with. And I didn't say the whole joke, but she smiled and giggled and says, I get it.
She knew the joke?
She knew. So there's a lady. I went to the break room, and one of the few times we were talking, I took out one of my rehabs. And she's like, you're really going to drink 2 of those? She's like, 2. I go, yeah, 1 now, 1 later. And she's like, really? You don't need all that. I go, this is not an energy drink. To rehab, I told her everything's in it. She's like, yeah, but still, it's Monster.
Sounds like Kappa.
No. Well, the lady was sitting across from me. She had a mellow yellow soda, which is a lot worse than what I had, right? Now, to set the scene, it was me, an Anglo, at the table with 3 other women that were black, right? Now, we all know each other. She said that to me, and I go, you got a mellow yellow? She's like, yeah. And I look at her, I go, pot, kettle. They all giggled, laughed, and looked at me, and they're like, yeah, you're right. Exactly. But I couldn't do that.
You couldn't do that with a white person.
If I couldn't do that if they didn't know that me being truly me was just me.
Oh, that.
It was not met in a facetious, mean, underhanded way. It was just literally.
He's facetious, right?
Yeah,
I didn't.
It was just literally the perfect point in time to make that joke without saying the whole phrase. All I had to say was pot and kettle, and they just started laughing, and they're like, yeah, okay, you got it.
And as I said, I know my comments, like you said way earlier, And I'm gonna make you're gonna make comments that are gonna upset people.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make comments that are gonna upset people.
Well, I
No
don't,
one asked
yeah.
you. I don't care if I upset you.
and I don't care if we upset people, because here's the thing: is what we're saying is coming from a point of honesty of who we are. You know what I mean?
If I can be honest about some of my opinions, yeah, I get it. A lot of people will hear that comment like, "Oh, you'd rather have a conversation with neo-Nazi?" No,
You want the
I would rather not associate them at all with any of them. But if I am in a conversation with someone and I can see that they're a very open, honest person, regardless of their shitty opinions and beliefs,
Yep.
I will at least give them the respect that they're giving me and at least talking to me about it.
Oh yeah.
That does not mean I agree with any ounce.
It's getting to know the person and why they're coming from where they're coming from.
Because I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can be LGBT and be a piece of shit. You can be straight, be a piece of shit. You can be Republican or Democrat. Either way, you can be a terrible person.
Well, I could say the modern left as a whole is less inclusive than anybody else. They say they're the most inclusive, but they literally are the exact opposite. If you don't share their same opinion, they think you deserve to die.
I want to reconfirm something and share it because it's something I found out about, and I need to know how
Right.
true it was.
Then after that, we'll be done because
Yeah.
we're getting to the 3-hour mark again. Which I don't care. I mean, we'll try to keep it short, but we're not going to. We never will.
There it is. There was an incident with, I don't know if you heard about it. I was informed about it by Emily, and I want to look it up. A good example of the Republicans being idiots and certain Republicans equally being idiots and why I get the hate towards ICE. It's a topic departure. There was an incident where a lady reported a Hyundai dealership or whatever, or a factory that was getting built.
Right.
She reported every single worker to ICE.
Right.
Because she just assumed they were all illegals.
Right.
They were all on work visas.
Yeah.
And they took thousands of jobs and pissed off, I think it was like the Prime Minister of South Korea or something.
Right.
This is where I get where people dislike ICE. Because these were people, regular people who were over here on work visas, who got reported, treated poorly, treated like shit.
Here's the thing. I'm going to put this in perspective for you. People are blaming the agents for doing the job.
I'm not blaming the agents for doing their job. I'm blaming the agents for the part where they were.
No, what I'm saying is, they are doing the job. No, they're being ordered to do a job, and they do the job. It's not the agents themselves, right? It's the people that are ordering them. And just so you know, most of the times when ICE agents grab people, they have files on every person they grab. They know who they're grabbing.
They didn't do that on this one.
I'm just saying. I said normally.
I know.
But
and I get what you're trying to say, but it's the same thing that applies to cops. As much respect as I have for cops, you can be a cop and follow orders and do your job, but you could still do stupid shit.
It's the same as if you're at work at Home Depot and someone comes in and says, hey, or Lowe's or me at Home Depot even. Someone comes and says it, rings something up and says, well, my friend got this $100 cheaper. And you look at him and you look everything up. And he's like, I can't do that. That's against company policy. And they yell at you and say, you're a shitty employee because you're not doing it. No, you're doing exactly what you're told. Just because it happened for somebody else, does that customer have the right to tell you you're a shitty employee for doing what you're told?
No.
There you go.
They literally had a lady show up into Lowe's.
What I'm saying is, basic level comparison. See what I'm saying?
Basic level comparison, but in this situation, unfortunately, a basic level comparison does not apply.
No, it does, because the agents did what they were told.
And you're missing the part, or I
get what you're saying. I'm talking about the agents themselves. People that crucify the actual agent.
I'm talking about the part where the agents were legitimate pieces of shit in this particular instance. Because this was the part that
I haven't heard about it.
That's what I'm trying to say. And you jumped in with your thing on the agents doing their job. And I get it. The agents are doing their job. There was a bit where this instance, the agents themselves. That stereotype about ICE agents going in being
Oh, I just
pieces
thought of a great
shits.
counter. Go ahead.
In this instance, ICE agents went in on the behest of this supposed citizen trying to go in and report a bunch of illegal aliens. They went in and did the stereotypical shitty ICE agent thing.
No, the ICE agents were told to
No,
go
I'm
in.
trying to finish the thing. Let me finish the thing. They went in, they were told of this,
Yes.
and then they did the stereotypical ICE agent thing where it was reported. They treated these people who were on a work visa like shit, and they treated them like they were illegals without the prior knowledge or looking into their files.
Okay.
Like you said, most instances, they will have a file on these people. They did not get files on these people, and they went into this Hyundai.
Do you know they didn't?
That's what I was actually looking up.
Right.
475 workers were detained. Many were specialized engineers brought in for construction on the plant. There were U.S. officials stated the workers were on incorrect visas.
Incorrect.
South Korea had struggled to secure proper visas.
So they were on incorrect visas. So they were not here legally.
No. It was stated they were on incorrect visas.
Yes.
Video footage showed some workers being shackled, caused shock and outrage. The part I'm trying to get at is that they were on correct visas.
You said it incorrect. That's what I'm saying. You read they were on incorrect visas.
No, I said it was the reason for detention was it was stated. That is not saying that they were on incorrect visas. That's saying that's why ICE got called in.
Right.
They were called in because of someone calling in and saying they weren't on proper visas.
So I'm gonna turn this on the Democrats because this is a definite Democrat talking point, which I get. I'm not gonna negate it. Well, let's talk about SNAP benefits.
Oh, I was actually trying to do a whole thing trying to avoid SNAP because I've been deliberately avoiding the whole SNAP.
Well, no, because you brought up a good Democratic talking point, right?
I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to sign for the Washington Post. Leave me alone.
Anyway.
Sorry, keep talking. I was actually trying to pull up.
So he brought up a good Democratic talking point. Oh, ICE is bad because they did this. Well, SNAP benefits have run out. For over a month now, Democrats knew SNAP benefits would run out November 1st, right? They knew it. They allowed them to run out because they weren't getting their way. They could have voted to keep the government open so everyone could get their benefits, right? But the Democrats, this is the funny thing about Democrats. Ready for this? Now, Republicans do it every now and then too, but current times, it's on the Democrats. They said they ran out because the Republicans are not keeping the government open. But who has voted to not open the government? Democrats. So they voted to keep the government shut down, and then they're blaming the Republicans for it.
I was reading what?
Democrats are blaming the Republicans because the government's still shut down and there's no benefits. But Democrats are literally voting to keep the government shut down. So they're voting to keep the government shut down, but now they're blaming Republicans because the government shut down.
Oh, that. The fact that it's Democrats voting.
That's where it makes it look bad. So when you bring a lot of stuff up like that, I want to know the source. Because it sounds like a Democratic talking point. You know what I mean?
No, and that's what I was trying to point out. And reminder, this was originally stated to me from Emily, and I did look into it a little bit.
That's fine.
Emily is naturally Republican leaning, like us. She's center, but she's
like
she's in that same boat I am, where she's very center. She still leans left because she is also bi.
And if you find one instance where they did it wrong, I will not defend them. I agree with you. I'll agree with you.
No, I know, and that's what I was trying to clarify. It wasn't just a matter of like, oh, they were just on incorrect.
But when you read it, that's what it said.
The reason was it was stated.
Yeah.
They just went in on it, didn't do the proper research behind it.
But who sent them in?
It was some report from a lady who...
No. But civilian can say all they want. But someone above the agents had to send them in. You see what I'm saying?
I did see something, and it was from CNN saying that Trump opposed the raid. And I will say that Trump opposed the raid.
You're pissed Democrats off.
That actually was from a CNN thing. I was trying to read.
So somebody in the chain of command below Kash Patel sent the agents in. See what I'm saying?
I'm trying to look.
So once again, and when you say shackled, look, anytime anybody gets arrested, they get handcuffed. Sometimes they get shackled. That's just a part of the arrest. So that
U.S. Immigration and Homeland Security agents conducted the raid and reported on the workers' alleged thing. Workers were reportedly arrested for entering the U.S. illegally or overstaying their visas while
Right.
working on the site.
sounds no good.
Older
right.
whistleblower case. A former Hyundai engineer reported the company. No, that's something different. I'm actively trying to find.
Okay, don't worry about it. I get it.
You get what I mean? Because yes,
But
it was a civilian thing, but it was still
once
someone
again-
tried reporting. I know
But what I'm
you're
saying,
trying. I
someone
know
above the agents sent the agents in. The agents were just doing what they were told.
when it was originally explained to me by Emily, it was explained that someone on the very far right end of the MAGA culture.
Above the agents.
No, I'm not done. And I was going to jump into your point, actually.
Okay, right.
Someone on the far right side of the MAGA culture reported this stuff to ICE, which in turn could have led to, say, someone on the government side taking it to heart, listening to it, and going in without a second thought.
So higher up on the government side.
And
so
I was
it's
trying
not,
to jump
yeah,
into
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Because I wasn't finding that, and I was trying to agree.
So it's not the agent's fault.
The agent's fault was the part where it was stated to me, and I was trying to read elsewhere, that they were not the kindest to them, and they were feeding more into that stereotype of ICE agents are just violent pieces of shit. That was something I saw, and that
So
was
what's
stated
the
to me.
difference between a regular police force getting reports on a drug house, and when they go
The
in,
difference between a drug
Well, hold
house
on, let me
and
finish. When they go in, they literally just handcuff and shackle everybody in the house and drag them out. And then it's found out later a couple people that were in the house were not part of it. They were just friends of them that didn't know what was going on. So is the police force just assholes because they arrested them right away?
we were a couple friends caught in that situation, different from over 300 employees
But
getting arrested by ICE
were all
on
of
falsely
them
reported
were
fake
all
visas.
were all of them legal?
Yes, actually, that's the part I was getting into that I was reading. Was they struggled?
Okay, then. See, this is where I'm going to challenge you. And if you have proof,
That was the part I was
okay.
looking into when I was trying to read,
I'll
and
give
it
it
was
to you.
that
I give it to you.
the South Korean government was trying to get proper visas for the employees, but they were on there initially as work visas.
But if they were overstayed on the work visas, then they were here illegally.
That's the part where they were just going off of it, and they were just
Right.
listening to whatever the report was.
Well, I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff in
That
the weeds.
doesn't mean it was a overstayed visa. It was a work visa
But if
on
it
a
was
Hyundai
overstayed
project.
on some of them, then they had to go. That's all there was.
That's not saying it was overstayed. That's what the report was. That's
But you
what
know
I'm
what's
trying
funny?
to say.
You know what's funny? I haven't seen that in the news. You know what makes that tell me? That this is what it tells me. They were South Korean. They weren't Mexican.
Yeah, that's the big thing too. Is the lady was also pushing it because she just assumed they.
But
When
what
it
I'm
was-
saying, as far as the news reports go, it didn't hit the news because they were South Korean.
That's the
The
part.
left is not going to push it because it has nothing to do with Mexicans and all that. It
I
doesn't
know.
matter to them.
Which
That's
is the sad part. Shut up, Jinx. I'll give you that.
See, that's what I'm saying. So it's not that
Did you die or are you still on? No,
not,
you're on.
it's not that I'm going to disagree with you on this.
No,
It's
I
just
kind of figured
the
where you were
way
getting
the
to.
news pushes shit. That never hit the
Because
news.
it bugged me when she told me
Do
about it.
you
And
think
it was
I
like,
would have, if I'd have known about that, it would have been on the news. I would have heard
because
about
it was a South Korean thing. It was for Hyundai.
I would have.
It was for my car.
But I would have heard about it,
I know.
and I didn't. So the sad fact is,
You didn't hear shit about it because it wasn't in the
it's
U.S.
not relevant to the talking points, which says
And
South
then it was
Koreans are
CNN
not.
that listed the thing that said Trump was initially against the raid.
Oh, that gives Trump credit. You can't say that on this.
It
Oh wait,
did say-
it's our channel. You can't.
I will actually say it did say that on a CNN
Yeah.
article when I was trying
100%.
to find what I needed.
This is why we can't do a 40-minute podcast, guys. Even an hour or 2 hour, probably right at 3 hours now, and we're gonna do it again.
Literally 2 hours and 29 minutes and 37 seconds.
We're gonna keep doing these longer podcasts because here's the thing about it, y'all.
I don't have the knowledge to do shit with
Our
Spotify.
podcasts, it's not to be funny or it's
Just a
literally
talking,
an
talking about
honest
important
talking. It's an honest talking podcast, and you can't put that in 40 minutes. You can't put it in 30 minutes. You can't put it in an hour. You know, it's just got to go where it goes. And one thing you're going to find out is me. Okay, so ready for this? I'll wait for you to get done reading. I'm actually out of cigars. Holy shit.
U.S. law enforcement, including Homeland Security, Immigration, and Customs Enforcement, reported on South Korean workers at a Hyundai plant in Georgia who were detained for immigration violations. The reporting was a result of the raid itself, not individual whistleblowers. So it was something strictly in the government. It wasn't a whistleblower thing.
There you go.
Which means whatever I was told by Emily may still apply. It wasn't just a random far right MAGA person. It was someone on the far right in the feds.
You want to change it up real quick and stop this and make a quick TikTok that's going to piss a bunch of people off and get us banned?
After we finish this, because we're getting close.
Oh, it's.
So we calling it here is what I'm hearing.
We can call it here and go on to a TikTok because I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to say.
Okay.
All right. So
anyway, stay tuned for episode 6. And
I don't understand. I don't remember what my TikTok was called.
I don't remember either. We'll figure out later.
But we'll put the link down in it somewhere.
I dropped the mic. Mic drop.
Yeah, grab it. It's right here.
I can see the link. Not that light. I hope not to see that light for another 60 years. 90 preferably. Anyway, all right.
We're out. We're going to my TikTok.